Hello there.
Hello! Hi everyone! Oh, my web captions died. There they are. How are we doing today? Hello. Oh, it's been quite a long time since I streamed, and so I'm excited. Hello, Pyro. Welcome. I forgot to change you to be the Zarlord, so I'll do that now. How are you doing today? And Faye! Hello! Thank you so much for resubscribing for 19 months. Can't believe I've been streaming for 19 months. That's too many months. I can't count that high. Who counts that high? Not me. I'll tell you that. Oh, Pyro's already the Zarlord, so it makes no difference. There we go. Still have a sub roll? I thought I fixed that. I checked it. It was all working. I don't know how, because you weren't in the... Yeah, you're not on the... Oh, I wonder if it's because you're the Zarlord. But that shouldn't show that anyway. that one shouldn't be allowed to see the sub parts. You are a ghost sub. Yeah, I don't know. Let me have... Oh yeah, you're right. It does say that you're a sub. That's really weird. I don't know why. Yeah, it's a bit odd. Because it was having problems with Nate as well. And I checked. So I checked it. And it fixed it for Nate. So I don't know why it hasn't fixed it for you. Which is very weird. So yeah, I can't take you off because it has to be, it's Twitch that does it. Be reset? I don't know if you can reset it. I don't know. Let's have a look. Permissions. No. Yeah, there's not a way to reset it really. It just pulls it through from Twitch, that's all. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I could unlink it and link it again. I'm not going to do that now in case it goes wrong. I'll do it later when I'm not streaming. Hello, Ether Fiend. Welcome, welcome. Happy Wednesday indeed. It is a happy Wednesday. It is very sunny and it is lovely. And I have a million bajillion things to do. However, I was like, you know what? You can't do all of the things in the day. So pick some things you think you can do in the day and plan it out. And so I did, and we're on track. So that's good. Yeah, I guess. Oh dear. I need to sort out, to be fair, I need to have a good old overhaul of the Discord because I know since I made it, a lot of things have changed. For example, I've got my own like things set up to agree to the rules and stuff, but you can actually do that in Discord now. You don't have to set it up with a bot and things. Just watch Nate vote for Genshin. Yep. That's basically what happens, although we're not going to have a Chaos Friday for quite a while because I'm going on holiday tomorrow. Yay. But that means that I won't be able to stream, and I realized I was like, oh no, I haven't streamed for like over a week. Oh no, I'm gonna miss another week. It's fine. So I'm glad we managed to fit today in at the very least. And then break it up at least. But yeah, I like Genshin. I haven't played Genshin in a long time. I say a long time. It's probably been like a week. but I just love Star Rail so much. And every time I play Genshin, it makes me want to play Star Rail. So that's what I do. But hey, I want to get. The thing is, there's so much stuff in Genshin. I want to get through it, but I want to get through Star Rail first. And also I've got Jedi Survivor to play, and also I've got Tears of the Kingdom to play. But we're streaming that, so we'll play that. But also, so I noticed this yesterday. Steam were having an EA publisher sale, which is not generally that exciting. However, they did have, yeah, a couple of weeks daily commissions. What's that? What's that in the grand scheme of things? Oh, cat. Yeah, you'll notice I couldn't make my bed today. He's the reason. What was I saying? I have completely forgotten. You'll have to remind me. Something about Star Rail. Oh yeah! Yeah, so they're having an EA publisher sale. Not exciting in and of itself, however, they did have a BioWare bundle where it was selling all of the Mass Effect games, Legendary Edition, and all of the Dragon Age games, and it was like £16 total. And I was like, yeah, no brainer. Why would I not buy that? The only one that I currently have on Steam is Dragon Age Origins. So I was like, yeah, let's go. I have the original Mass Effect trilogy, but I don't have Legendary Edition. So I was like, yeah, I know. It might still be on there, by the way. I don't know when it was when it goes off. I was like, oh my goodness, amazing. And I went on there to buy it, and it was like, you can't buy this for yourself. And I was like, what? And it was like, because you already have one of them in your library. And I was like, the fuck? Because the thing was, it's a massive EA sale, so all of the rest of them are on sale as well. But to buy all of them apart from Dragon Age Origins individually would have been over twice the price. Meanwhile, 2K are trying to sell their Lego driving game for like £106. Did you pull that number out of nowhere, or is that an actual number? That's too much. Like, that's way too much. No. Yeah, Buttspot. That's a good message for Buttspot to come in on. You butt that price. But yeah, it wouldn't let me buy it. And it was really stupid because I was literally sitting there, I was like working it out, and I know I only paid like £5 for Dragon Age Origins. So the only reason I've never played it, the only reason I have it is because it was on sale. And so I was like, I will literally, if I bought this whole bundle, despite the fact that I already have one, I would literally save more money than I spent buying that game in the first place. It was stupid. So I had to go through and like remove it from my Steam account, which is easier said than done. It's not hard, it's just you need to know where to go to do it. And then in order to buy this fucking bundle. But I did it, and now I have them all, and maybe we'll play some Dragon Age at some point. I don't know. £105. Oh yeah, that makes all the difference. That extra £1, I'll buy it now. Lego driving game. I've not even seen this. What, like, I mean, I wanted to buy the Lego Skywalker Saga, right? And then I saw they were selling it for like 60 quid, and I was like, no. It's a Lego game. It might be a lot of game, but I don't know why. But in my brain, I was like, a Lego game is not worth £60. I don't, like, this is the thing. They are, like, there's a lot to Lego games, and they're great. But they don't feel, like, if I spend £60 on Jedi Survivor, I had hoped it would feel worth £60. Not sure it does, but, you know, that genre of game feels like it would be worth £60, you know? Whereas a Lego game does not feel like it should be. Constantly budge with the game's microtransactions, and you've already spent £105? What? Is anyone actually buying this game? Why? Like, if I pay for a game, I don't want microtransactions, right? That's be all end all. If I have bought a game, no microtransactions. DLC, fair enough. Microtransactions, no. If the game is free, go ahead. You gotta make money somehow. But like, what? What? I do not understand. I do not understand. Anyway, shall we do some Stream Raiders? Yeah, I agree, Pyro. Just cosmetic things. Bam, bam, bam. Stream Raiders. Okie dokie. I'm going to do the slightly easier one, I think. We're going to do All Out Brawl. Challenge level moderate. Your enemy is straight ahead. Time for some fisticuffs. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Oh, yeah, I feel you, Ether Fiend. I absolutely feel you. And that's why I feel really bad about the fact that I'm just not playing Jedi Survivor. Because I never pre-order a PC game. I pre-order Switch games, but that's because that's different because they're like, you know, Switch games are not often on sale. And when they are, it's not discounted very much. But PC games, I never pre-order. I never buy a full price. And so, what am I trying to place? Oh, I don't have to place anything. I just got to kill people. In that case, War Beast it is. Yeah. Everyone, if you'd like to join the Stream Raiders team, you can join at the link in chat. It's also at the top of the screen. Place your units every 5 minutes, and then I'll battle it out in half an hour. And we will hopefully win, but that is a lot of enemies. But I seem to remember this map before, and I think it's a lot of enemies, but they're quite weak. But yeah, I never ever pre-order PC games. This was the first PC game that I have ever pre-ordered. And it was just like, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's great. It is a great game. I've played a little bit of it. And actually, for me, I didn't have nearly as many problems as a lot of people have been having. And it has had quite a few patches since it released that have made it better. But because Star Rail came out at the same time, I haven't been playing it. And I've been playing a game that I have not paid any money for instead of it. Because I didn't think that I would be that... I didn't think that I would get that interested in Star Rail. And I'm really mad at myself because I'm like... If I'd known this was going to happen, then I wouldn't have pre-ordered it and I would have waited for it to go on sale. Because £6 is a lot. But I, like... It was a game that I was really looking forward to. So I justified it by saying, look, you never do this, but this game... I'm also not normally that hyped to play games on release, but this game I was. But hey... I know, right? You could get a decent DS game for 30 quid. 30 quid was a good price. You know. Ugh, and here we are. Anyway, I actually fully cannot remember what the story is. I know we're in Sumeru. I know we're in the desert. We're apparently going to Caravan Rubat to meet up with Sino. Don't we have a plan? That was it. We have a plan to release Nahida from the Sages or something. But I don't actually know what it is. They wouldn't tell us. So Lumine knows what it is, but they wouldn't tell us.
On a plan. How can you go back on your word?
Oh.
The plan is too radical and carries a high risk for casualties. I've given it a lot of thought. And in the end, I still can't agree to it.
I agree, Pyro. That should be the plan all along. Just punch the Grand Sage. Punch him off the top of Juuncast or something. That's the plan.
But it's still the best plan we have. As a former Matra, you of all people should be able to see the bigger picture and recognize the innate advantages of our plan.
Oh no! Oh, I know what's happened. So it's because... I'm gonna move that. There we go. It's because, for some bizarre reason, the music that I usually use, it's usually on Spotify, and it seems to have... It looks like they've taken all their music off Spotify, but the artists and the playlists are still there, so you can't play them. It's a bit weird. It's either that or Spotify is just being glitchy. So I got it up on YouTube instead. So when I went to turn the music off, it put that in the Chrome window. But now they're separate windows, so it's all good.
I did. And that's how I saw the danger behind these so-called advantages. Hatham's plan is even more radical than I imagined.
Why does this not surprise me?
Huh? Why are you guys arguing?
My friend, you're just in time. Why don't you help me persuade Sino? He's turned against our plan.
We agreed to work out a plan at the meeting. As mercenaries, you're familiar with the local environment, so you'll take care of the specifics. But then, you went to Hatham for suggestions.
What is going on? I don't even know what the plan is, so I'm having a real trouble following what the heck is going on. Yeah, I feel your pain, Ether Fiend. That's fair. I mean, like, everyone has their own like kind of like games that the style of game that they love, you know. And actually, to be fair, Jedi Survivor is not the style of game that I usually play, but it's Star Wars, and I love my Star Wars. Yeah, Sino still doesn't trust our Hatham, but you know what? Neither do I. So we're all in the same boat.
Had I known Hatham would give you those kinds of suggestions, I would not have agreed to the plan.
It's Star Wars and horribly optimized. It is. I haven't played it since the last patch. 2 patches? There's been 3 big patches. But to be fair, like, when I played it on release, I played it on the day it came out, and it lagged, like the menu screen lagged a bit, and after that it was like totally fine. It does, like, there's a frame rate drop in the larger areas when I played it. I don't know if they fixed that, but that was the only thing I noticed. Everything else totally, completely fine. So I guess, like, I'm just one of the lucky ones. Yep. I feel you, Pyro.
Look, you already know that we're all on the same side here, don't you?
Oh yeah, it also eats the RAM, but we discussed this. This is why I'm not streaming it.
Mercenaries place a lot of importance on their bonds of friendship. but also will not hesitate to make sacrifices if they deem the situation to be sufficiently dire. I'm sorry, but as things stand, I can't accept your principles.
Just tell me what's going on.
Seems you really do understand the ways of the desert.
Well, he is from the desert.
Traveler, Paimon, this is also something you should know.
Finally. Just the game devs doing crypto mining in the background. Oof. I mean, the thing is, you don't even know. Maybe they are. That would be sad if they were.
Rahman's plan is to have me work with the Caravan Reebok guards in my capacity as a Matra. We will arrest the mercenaries and escort them into Sumeru City.
But Sino, you're not a Matra anymore? He left, right?
Wait, how can we work with the guards?
We can't get through that wall easily, remember? Caravan Rebot would never let so many unregistered members of the Eremites enter Sumeru City. My plan will clear us of any possible suspicion, and also let us enter the city as a big group. There is no better way.
That also sounds like something Al-Haytham told you. Am I right?
Doesn't Al-Haytham know how dangerous this plan is?
It is rather dangerous, to be fair.
Of course he does. He told me, there is no perfect plan, but this can get the job done.
Yep, Pyro, sadly, I am not surprised. I wouldn't be surprised either. I think it's quite likely.
He also said that with the help of Sino and the Traveler, our chance of success would increase significantly. I never blindly trust anyone, and I've always had a good eye for people. I think he made a number of valid points. It's my own choice to trust you.
If I make the arrests alone, I can control myself and prevent you from getting hurt. But I can't guarantee that kind of discipline from the guards.
Aren't you supposed to be in charge, Sino? Just tell them not to hurt them.
To make the whole thing more convincing, you'll need to resist to some degree. Casualties are inevitable once push comes to shove. I'm okay with the deaths of enemies. But now that we're allies, I'm against the meaningless loss of our own.
Now that is an interesting philosophical question that I don't think now is the time to bring up, Sino.
I can't believe a Matra would actually care about us. I've lived a hard life, and I can say that people like you are hard to come by.
I know. This plan is masterminded by Al-Haytham, so there's no way that we can do the easy way.
I've always treated my allies with honesty and respect. They have the right to know important things like this.
Now you're making this hard for me.
Hey, is there something we can do to help?
I can help. I know what I'm doing. I'll pretend I know what I'm doing.
I knew you would say that.
We can help fight some of the mercenaries, which should reduce the number of times you'll have to struggle directly with the guards. That should help at least a little bit.
We should respect the determination of Rahman and his comrades. It's not Rahman, is it? Is it Rahman? 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 Yeah, I want that button too, Pyro.
Sino, on behalf of my people, I thank you for your kindness. But this is a mission we cannot turn our backs on. We strongly value the lives of our friends, but the goal we are about to achieve is even more important. We have no fear of casualties, because we crave the spoils of victory. So please, lend us your support. We will show you the determination of us desert dwellers.
I know, we're so close to Fontaine, and I'm nowhere near finishing Sumeru.
Well, now that you've put it that way, I can no longer refuse.
I'm blaming the Star Rail release. That's what I'm blaming.
But remember, you need to follow the plan and not do anything reckless. Candace made it very clear that we can only achieve our goals if we can ensure our safety.
Didn't Candace be like, hey, first priority is you're all safe, and Al-Haytham was like, some of us may die. Oh, Al-Haytham is Lord Farquaad in Shrek when he's like, some of you may die, but it's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. That's Al-Haytham right now. It's the exact same energy.
Since you and I both recognize the significance of this operation, there should be no more animosity between the followers of the Dendro Archon and those of King Deshret. Everyone's life is equally important.
And yet he's totally fine with killing anyone deemed an enemy. Ooh, I'm somewhat close. Interesting. Interesting. Fingers crossed.
Okay, you have a deal. Let's do this for our shared dream.
Let's go.
The guards should be stationed in the courtyard nearby. You can find them there.
To be fair, because I've basically just been streaming the Archon quest and not doing anything else, it feels like we haven't spent much time, but we actually have. Where have I gone down too far down? Yes, I should not have jumped down there. It's fine. It's fine. I know where I'm going. Up here. Hi. Come let me arrest you. Oh no, they're the guards. Help me arrest some people that we definitely hate and are not allies with.
General Mahamatra! To what do we owe the honor?
Keep your voice down. This is a secret operation. I'm going to arrest a large criminal gang near this location. According to the Academia's Guide and Regulations on Secret Operations, I have the right to ask for the cooperation of Caravan Rebot.
The fact that he's like, this is a secret operation and I am here in no disguise whatsoever. And I stick out like a sore thumb.
Of course. Mahamatra Sino's order is the Academia's order. Just let us know what you need. But who exactly are you planning to arrest, and how many people are you expecting? Depending on the scale of this operation, we may need to report it to our superiors.
No need for that.
They're a squad of Eremites whose number is comparable to Ain El Akmar in Port Ormos. They're involved in the theft and resale of supplies from the Academia.
As many as Ain El Akmar? This should definitely be classified as a joint operation.
Please don't tell your superiors.
And I suggest that you report this to your superiors as soon as possible. And treat it as a top priority desert operation. I will need personnel.
Is that a good thing? Do we not want that? I'm confused.
Got it. Please wait a moment. I'll contact them immediately.
Oh, does he mean like contact my superiors so that everybody can join in? I don't know. Sino seems to know though, so that's fine. Sino, you look so commanding when you're working, uwu.
Because this is work.
You're much more friendly to us.
Because I trust you.
Sino is not friendly to us.
Paimon can't believe you're still in the mood to chat. This whole thing has Paimon scared stiff.
5 more quests is not actually that many. Interesting.
Aren't you even a little worried? What if these guards already know that you have betrayed the Academia and are no longer their General Mahamatra?
This is true.
Even if that guard doesn't know, their superiors might, right?
Well, the Archon quest is done. And we can move on to Fontaine. This is the thing I'm like, oh, I would love to just like go through all of the backlog of my quests and things. However, Star Rail is like over my shoulder going, but you'd rather be playing me.
We discussed this, remember?
Interlude, but...
The Caravan Rebot operation is of great importance. But don't worry. The guards there shouldn't know that Sino has stepped down.
I did not realize how similar Alhaithan and Sino's voices were until they just spoke one after the other right now.
How can you be so sure?
First, the other Matra still don't know why Sino has left, which proves that the Academia has been covering up the matter.
Dun dun dun.
Second, this is a crucial moment for the Academia's God creation plan. If something were to happen to the General Mahamatra, it's bound to attract a lot of unwanted attention. No matter how you look at it, they don't seem interested in sharing the news of Sino's departure.
A reasonable inference. I agree.
The lip sync is still off. Yeah, well, I mean, it's partially because they're talking in a different language.
Which brings us to our next issue. I'm sure some of you have been wondering if the prediction function of the Akasha will affect our operation.
I hadn't been wondering that, but now I'm wondering and I'm scared. Thank you, Hatham.
The Akasha is still in operation, so I must remain on high alert. Actually, considering the power of the Akasha, it's quite strange that it hasn't already tried to interfere with my actions.
Told you, Al Haytham has got his fingers in some pies. If not, he's the bad guy fully. The lip syncing for Mondstadt and Leo was okay. Huh, interesting. I hadn't noticed that. But yeah, now that you pointed it out, I was like, oh yeah, Sino did start speaking after he started actually speaking on the VO.
I've given that a lot of thought. For now, I don't think you'll need to worry.
Faye! Oh my days! It should be illegal for somebody to do a shift that's longer than 24 hours. I mean, that's too long. Yikes! Have a lovely rest and a sleep and water and nice food. And chill out. You deserve it.
If you remember, when you first came to Aru Village, all your actions and routes were predicted by the Akasha. It even gave that information to those who kidnapped the village keepers. But things like that never happened again after we met up with the Traveler.
Hey Faye, the game not making sense to you is nothing to do with you being post 28-hour shift and everything to do with the fact that it is incredibly confusing. And I think this is a flashback to us discussing the plan because the game would not tell us the plan in the first place, despite the fact that our character did know the plan. We, as players and viewers, were not allowed to know the plan. So now I'm really confused.
That's true. But why?
Look at it from a different angle. Why do you think the Akasha will predict your actions?
Because my personal data has been entered into the Akasha.
That's true, but the key to this question is, how well can the Akasha make predictions about a person?
Ew. Faye, there's too many days, too much work. And I wish it was better in this country, but medical professionals are overworked and underpaid. The same as America. It's fine.
Haven't you ever thought about it? Just how can it do this in the first place?
You know, it's only just occurred to me, but this is a really, a really meta storyline for a Chinese game to go with. Just saying.
Because the Akasha controls the entirety of Sumeru.
Ugh, 80 is too many. 80. Fuck. Too many. I can't even. Oh, you're done with fellowship in a month? I don't really know what fellowship means. But like, so is that like the equivalent of junior? Is it junior doctors? No, you're more advanced than a junior doctor, aren't you? I don't know. I don't know. I don't really know how it works in this country, let alone in America. But that's really cool that you're going to be done in a month. Hopefully, I mean, I don't know, but hopefully that means you'll get to work less hours. That'd be nice.
The academia firmly believes that all human actions can be explained through logic.
Oh yes, I remember you saying you get to be a consultant. Yes. Yes, Pyro, you are right. You can refuse to work longer than 40 hours a week. This is true. They're like one step above junior doctors, but one step below consultants. I see. Okay. I kind of understand, but like I say, I don't have that much knowledge about the medical profession in this country anyway. But that makes sense. So if you're a consultant, can you basically be like, I'm just a consultant, not my problem, take it to the boss. And just give them advice.
By sorting and analyzing entered data, the Akasha can derive behavioral logic and predict the actions of those who fit an existing logic model.
Oh my god. Consultant equals boss. Oh my gosh. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, nice. I say nice. I hope it's nice and not too stressful. But also, circling back to faking your documented hours, that is what I don't. I mean, I understand you don't want your programs to get shut down, but this is not healthy for anyone. 100 hours. That's like, doesn't even feel like there should be that many hours in a week. How many hours are there in a week? 24 times 7. God, not much more than that. That's like, wait, 140, there's 168. Is that right? 28, yeah. 168 hours in a week. And sometimes you work 100 of those. Insane behavior. I'm so glad you're nearly finished with this fellowship business. It sounds like absolute hell.
However, at the risk of sounding like an advocate for fallacies, can everyone truly be considered logical at all times? Emotions are part of our behavioral logic, but can you guarantee that every experience of the same joy or pain would be equally intense? How can our feelings and opinions be predictable down to the letter in every single instance?
Work is normally hell. It depends on the work, but yes. That's why we're unionizing. Yes, unionize. If you're not in a union, join a union. If you don't have a union, try and start one. I learned recently that there's no architecture union in the UK. And I was like, that's rogue. Feels like a industry where there's a lot of people in it. They should have a union. Unions are great. And the government should listen to them more. Enough said.
Sino, in the past, you've always worked alone. In the absence of another person who could sway you or your thoughts, the Akasha could produce predictions that were similar to your real-life behavioral principles. Decisive and principled, you were used to solving problems alone. That's why the Akasha could figure you out. But now, you've joined a team. And I believe the Akasha hasn't yet figured out the full composition of it.
Good job. Yeah, that's... You say that's the best thing. Feels like the worst thing. Yeah, exactly. Your hourly pay, it's like, oh, but you're salaried and you're getting such a great salary. And it's like, but if you're working 100 hours a week, hourly pay is going to be shit. Like, even taking exchange rates into account, I'm pretty sure that's less than I get paid. You know, and I work in a school, and everyone knows that if you work in a school, you're going to get paid way less than doing the equivalent job elsewhere. Like, you know.
Our thoughts and logic have intermingled and weaved themselves together to become a complicated, chaotic mess. Any one of us could potentially disagree with another. The Akasha lacks data on these interactions, and it's impossible for it to predict your actions in the future based on your decisions in the past. After all, there's probably a limit to just how much we can be modeled or controlled by data.
Yeah, I know. Haytham's like, the Akasha hasn't figured it out yet, but I'm telling it everything now. Yeah, good job.
So, in my opinion, you're probably safe for now.
Makes sense to me. I agree. The Akasha is not alive, and I don't think we can be completely controlled by something without a mind of its own.
Dear. I don't think you're quite correct there. 2 months off in July. Oh, that'll be. You'll need that. Have a good. Are you going on holiday? If not, go on holiday. Have a nice rest. I agree. Why did they nerf you into the ground?
Is that so?
She's so good.
I guess there are things that even the Akasha cannot calculate. And people will not be forever trapped by the past.
Paimon, so
Fix up the house and get chickens? Cute. Not too much fixing. You need some rest as well. Okay? You know what? I don't know why, but I'm not surprised you're getting chickens. Chickens feel like a fey animal. Yeah, fluffy alarm clocks!
Next time, pay attention during our meetings.
Yeah, Paimon. Oh, look at you doing the adult stuff. Look at you doing the adult stuff and I'm still in with my parents. It's good. It's fine. In fact, things going well. Things going well on the job front. Well is a relative term. But hey, I'm getting auditions. I've got some cover work next month. I've got some work booked in for Christmas. It's going well.
Will do.
I'm confident that we can do this.
Just remember to stay vigilant.
Always.
Footsteps.
General Mahamatra, we were not expecting your presence here.
Well, yes, there's also that, Pyro. Like, the cheapest... If I wanted to move out and rent, basically the cheapest I could get in this area is about... what we found one that was like £535 a month or something, and that was for basically a room in a house, like a uni house, essentially, that sort of thing, with like 3 other people. Yeah, my jobs are awesome, the housing market is not. Yeah, if I wanted to rent somewhere on my own, then we'd be looking at upwards of like £1,200 a month. You know, it's not feasible. I don't even make that a month when I'm working full time acting, you know? Like, it's ridiculous.
I'm the security officer of the Great Red Sand District. My name is Luxembarbo.
Okay, I don't care. This guy's got the best name in the game. Luxembarbo. Mr. Luxembarb. Barb. Lux Barb. I don't know. I'm trying to shorten it. It's not working. Yeah, I know. You're so right, Pyro. I've seen this before. They're like, look at our affordable housing. And I'm like, I can't afford that. How's that affordable housing? If it's not... If I... Like, coming from a, like, lower middle class / upper working class kind of background, if I can't afford it, it's not affordable. Alright? You know, like...
This is my assistant, the Traveler. She will be working with me. The construct next to her is for her work.
The construct next to her. Hear that, Paimon? You're a construct.
Beep. Construct. Beep.
What a great honor to meet you. Your golden hair is as bright as the sun. And, is this the latest technology from the Academia?
Fuck right off, mate. My hair has nothing to do with anything. Nice to meet you too. Hello, Nate. Welcome in.
Regarding the matter I mentioned to your subordinate.
Nate, thank you so much for subscribing for 16 months in a row. Boom. Thank you so much. Yes, this is my assistant, the person who is wanted by the Sumeru police. Absolutely fine. I'm not in disguise at all. It's all good. How are you doing today, Nate? Stream Raiders, it's all going off today. It's all going off right now. Right. I'm going to put a killing field right in the middle. Or perhaps I'll put it here. Or maybe here. I'm going to put it here. Go, go, go! Yes, we are lamenting the fact that Faye works too many hours and the fact that nobody can afford a house. That's what we're lamenting right now. And also the fact that Al Haytham seems to have come up with the ballsiest plan that is a bit shit. Ba, 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 da, ba. It's as I thought, a lot of enemies, but they are weak and we are strong. That's a lot of channel points. Hey, it ain't on me to tell you what to do with your channel points. We should have a... Well, I forget that you can do those, like, community challenges with the channel points. And I don't even know what we'd do one for, but we should do another one. Ah, we are celebrating my jobs, yes. Your apartment has AC! Nice. Oh, that's good. I love AC. As I was saying in a different Discord that Nate and I are both in, I thought it was mine, but it was not. All I want, I need a new car. Mine is dead. And all I want is a car with AC. That's it. That's it. It needs to be small, it needs to be AC, and it needs to not be a Toyota Aygo. and I can't find one in budget that has AC. It's insane. It's stupid. AC exists in the cars. It doesn't exist in buildings usually. Anyway, we did it. Well done, the Ether Fiend and Tankwad Werner. Enjoy your Werner. I don't know. Buster Scrolls. Quoplebo and CG Tuna, enjoy your healer scrolls, and FryOC, enjoy your Buster Scroll. That's the thing, like, my first car didn't have AC and it was fine, but I didn't do any motorway driving then. Faye, you've lived in the UK. You've lived in the UK. You know we don't need AC. It's freaking freezing here. All the time, even in the summer. Like, right now, it's lovely and sunny. But I'm still a little bit cold inside. I'm still in a jumper and jeans because inside it's cold. Because the thing is, it's not just that. It's also that because of that fact, all of the buildings are made to keep the heat in. So we don't need the AC because it keeps the heat in. We need the heat, like, you know. That sentence didn't make sense, but that was there is a reason that I lost the thread. There was a reasoning, and I can't remember what it was. Well, yeah, that's true. It gets a lot hotter now than it used to, so all of our keep the heating buildings are maybe not so quite as good. But yeah, we do not need AC. Even now, when it gets really boiling. We don't need it. A fan is fine. Right. What do I need to... I don't need to place anything. Oh, I need to set battle plans. But I do need to place... I need to get things up to... Let's put a flying rogue down. I need to put things up to level 10. So let's put that there. Players are your units, everyone. You can go to the link in chat. It's also at the top of the screen. We'll have a battle in half an hour. You need AC. Well, fine. You get AC, but I'll disagree with you. I suppose it does depend on the building that you live in, generally speaking. But most buildings, open the window, get a fan on, you're fine. You turn on the AC for your cat? That's too cute. That is way too cute. Aww. Anyway, back to me definitely not being a wanted criminal and my construct.
It seems to be a dire situation, so of course you will have our full cooperation. To be perfectly honest, I've always longed to go on a mission with someone as well known as yourself.
Aww. Well, it does produce a lot of heat sometimes in the summer. Usually only lasts for like 3 days, though. He was made for the forests of Siberia. He needs the AC, definitely.
There's no need for flattery.
Yes, sir.
Take your most elite platoon and follow me to the eastern side of the district. We will carry out the operation there.
Let's go.
Understood.
Map.
Hurry, bring the map.
Why are they so much taller than Sino? A guard immediately brings over a map. Sino circles the location.
In 2 days, we will engage Rahman's Eremites and capture all of them. Any questions about the time or location?
None at all, sir.
Good. See you then.
The US East Coast is humid?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's one thing we don't really get in this country. We don't get humid at all. It's very dry here, generally speaking. Seems that way.
Maybe hanging around the General Mahamatra isn't so bad after all. Everyone's so respectful towards us.
Yeah, it does feel pretty good.
This is all due to the absolute authority of the Academia. And now, we're going to strike back against that massive pillar of power.
Yeah, we are. Power to the people.
Get ready. We will move out in 2 days.
Okie dokie. Wait until the appointed time. Oh, I keep pressing the wrong button. I don't know why, but I think that that button is time, but it's not. 2 days, you say? Okay. 1, 2. We're just gonna have to sit here for a little bit. But yeah, the Akasha only really works in Sumeru City, right? It don't work in elsewhere in Sumeru. But it, or is it like being out in the countryside where there's like no 4G? That kind of don't work. Ah, the Eremites are here.
I do hope the Knights of... It's time for the operation! Let's go meet Sino in the desert!
Okay. Let's go. Is there... Can I get closer? I can get closer. Let's do it then. 541 meters doesn't seem very far, and then you look at it on the map and you're like, oh, that's loads. Yep. We are saved by poor cell coverage. This way. This way. Follow, follow, follow the road, the track, the path. It's not really any of those. You are indeed escaping the East Coast. You're getting too far away time-wise and space-wise. Yeah, that does sound like something that would happen in the UK.
Over there! Our helpers have arrived already!
Well, hey!
Let's hurry over!
Wait a moment.
It's you!
Skulking in the shadows.
You're my assistant, remember?
Yes, I remember.
Being my assistant, you must stay with me. Now let's head over there.
Now that makes perfect sense. Lumine, stop being an idiot.
It's General Mahamatra and his assistants.
We meet again.
Luxembarbo! What a great name.
You're here early.
It's to show how important we think the operation is.
You're not supposed to say that bit out loud.
Since this is a big case for the Academia, we are prepared to give it our best.
I'm glad to hear your sense of resolve. Remember, we must capture them alive.
Yep. I mean, we barely have 4G across the whole country, like, let alone 5G.
They are our only leads for the case. If they die, we will be unable to continue the investigation.
See, Sino, that wasn't that hard, was it?
Understood.
Everyone! The Eremites are approaching from the west!
Make preparations and be ready for combat.
Let's go! I've leveled up my Raiden Shogun a bit, but she does have a bit of a shit weapon. Betty! Hello! Thank you so much for the raid! Welcome, everybody. How you doing? Hello, hello, hello! Welcome in! If you came in from the raid, my name is Chloe. I'm a quiz streamer. I do stuff on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. Although I'm going on holiday tomorrow, so last day for a week. We're playing Genshin. I want to get through the Sumeru Archon quest before Fontaine comes out, and we might make it. Fingers crossed. How was your stream? How was Tears of the Kingdom? Because I know that that's what you were streaming. I don't even need to tell everyone that. In fact, just because I like the way it looks, I want to give you a proper shout out as well. Look, it looked pretty at top of chat box. It's mainly because they tried to push out 5G before the lockdown stuff happened. Yeah, that tracks. That tracks. Got the first 2 towers. You're way ahead of me. Yeah, I am streaming Tears of the Kingdom to avoid the fact that I am guilty for playing too much Star Rail and not the games that I pre-ordered. Unfortunately, I've missed a bunch of streams, and we're not going to be able to stream it until like next Monday. Like, not the Monday coming, the one after. I did detonate myself with a bomb on a stick, yes. In my defense, I was watching my brother do the same bit, and he did do a very similar thing. He did do the smart thing of using a bow and arrow, but he got right up in its face, and I was sitting there and I was like, he's gonna blow himself up, and he did, and I thought it was really funny. I then told him what I did, and he was like, are you an idiot? And I was like, yes, I am.
Oh, what a warm welcome. What do you want? Judging from those shiny weapons in your hands, it seems like you're not interested in a deal.
Rahman is bad at acting.
Rahman.
Rahman,
The
that's how you say it.
Academia has caught wind of your smuggling and illicit sales. If you value your life, I advise you to surrender.
Who are you supposed to be? A Matra from the Academia? I can't believe you came all this way just to catch us.
I'm not here to talk.
Oh. Nobody's given me this much time of day since I became a mercenary. Brothers! For that slight, let's wash our blades with their blood. Let's show them we Eremites are not to be messed with.
To be fair, one of the things that I love about both Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom is that it's just set up for you to do the dumbest shit possible. Well, it's fine putting the bombs on the arrows. You just have to not get close when you're on the arrow. When you're shooting it. Here we go! That was a bad time to use that, but I used it anyway. Joink. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like the Rider Shogun might be doing less damage than usual because I really need to ascend her web. Joink. Shrink. I'm really not paying any attention to who's on my side and who's not. I'm literally just indiscriminately shooting people and stabbing people.
Evil conquering.
Boink. There you go. Where? Donk. Where? I shall kill you! Give me... Right, let's collect my enemies. Here we go. Yeah. Boink. Useless. Okay, Zhao. Come. Aye, get out the way. You fuckers. Oh. Boink. It has been a long time since I did any combat in Genshin, and I have forgotten how to play the game. Aha! Bum, bum, bum. None of you shall survive! Aha! Did it.
It's over.
It's over! You sat still and placed Albino's flower in the middle because the ally guards can trigger the skill. Oh, nice. Please have dinner / lunch / food, just food in general. You know, not every meal needs a name. That's okay. Thank you so much for the raid, Betty. And if you are not already following Betty, what are you doing with your life? Follow Betty. They're great. They're a really cool friend. And I saw them on Sunday, and it was lovely. We don't see each other often enough. But anyway, enjoy. And I hope work is good. Meal is good. Meal is good, and I'm feeling hungry now. Snacks? I'm not a snack person at all.
Ah! We have subdued them. The operation is now over. All Eremite mercenaries and related personnel in the area have been arrested.
Good job, mate. Oh, fair you do. It's great. It's such a good game. And I was talking about it with my brother yesterday, actually, and I think, like, I do love it, but it's never been one it's not one of my favorite games. And I think the reason is it's very light on story. It's very heavily focused on like world building and the exploration part of it, which suits my brother right down to a T. He loves it. That's his jam. But mine, I prefer story-rich stuff. So for me, it's a bit sparse on the story. So I found it difficult to get into. I used to play it for a bit and then I'd go off it for months and then come back, you know. But I did manage to finish it in the end. And it is like so good. But that's the reason I think that I didn't enjoy it as much as maybe I used to enjoy Zelda games a lot more. But I mean, maybe Zelda. It's not. Other Zelda games I've played, I think they've got slightly more story, but not a lot. It is mostly exploration. Oh, PC port Breath of the Wild. Yeah. Oh, can you imagine how good it would look? Oh wow. Nate, why do you always have the most cursed breakfasts? I mean, it sounds good, but like, why? That's fair, Fate. We are shaking hands. Well, yeah, PC port of most Nintendo games. I agree. I mean, I love the Switch. The Switch is a great console. The one thing that it can't do as well as other consoles or PCs is graphics. It's simple as that. It's the one thing it can't do as well. And like it might be a size thing, but also it might be they want to keep the price down thing because it is affordable as opposed to like a PlayStation 5 is not that affordable. So it's like totally fine. And the games I do have like Xenoblade 3 looks great. But if it was a PC game, I'd be like, really? Those textures? You know what I mean? Yeah, I know this is one of your least cursed meals. I know. It's still cursed. It's an overclocked Wii U. I think it has a lot of improvements on the Wii U. I have a Wii U. And you're not wrong. But it's a lot more than that.
Ah, you pitiful Dendro Archon dogs! You'll regret this!
I'm afraid you'll regret it first.
King Jeshred will curse you, and you will all!
Silence!
He's getting into it. Yeah, but the point of the Switch is so you can it's portable. A Wii U is not portable. You can't even take you can't even take the controller into another room. It doesn't work. You have to be in the same room as the Wii. That's the major thing, I think. And just the fact that being able to, it's much easier to use. The menu on the Wii U, hate it, awful. You know, so much easier. But yeah, this is not going to change the graphics. Yeah, Nate's right. Oh, whack.
Restrain them and take them back to Caravan Rebot. Count their numbers and send them to the Academia as instructed by the General Mahamatra.
Yes, sir.
The guards escort a furious-looking Rahman and the others away.
Mahamatra Sino, I will now take my leave. If you need further assistance, please come to Caravan Rebot and ask for me.
I have a feeling Sino has wanted to punch this man for a long time, and he's using the excuse.
Understood. You are dismissed.
There they go.
Let's talk elsewhere.
You are find a safe place free of potential eavesdroppers and begin your conversation.
This part of the plan went really well.
Yes, things went perfectly.
That's fantastic.
All suspicious.
And that punch you gave Raman there sure looked convincing enough.
Once we're done here, I'll return to Caravan Rebot and oversee the group's transport. I promise. I'll get everyone into Sumeru City safely.
Thank you, Sino.
Yeah, you're the reason why everything went so well.
It's not the time to celebrate yet. I believe Dia should already be waiting for you.
Is this quest going to be, here's Sino's part of this plan, Here's D as part of the plan, and yet we're involved in every single part of the plan. Yeah, I've yet to figure out whether Sino actually has those ears or not. Yeah, I'm sure it's totally fine. They'll get to Sumeru City and no one's going to be like, hey, Sino, what are you doing here? You ain't the general no more. I called it. I'm just so clever.
Go join up with her. She will need you to introduce her to Tainari.
Yes, I think she will need that because Tainari will probably be like, calm down, miss. And she'll be like, I ain't fucking calming down, you piece of shit.
Speaking of which, is it really okay for us not to share the full plan with Tainari? What if he'll feel miffed about it and refuse to work with us?
I'm a little worried about that too.
I have a very close relationship with Tainari. Given how well we know each other, I believe my message alone should be enough to bring him to our side. He knows I won't make jokes about things like this.
Do you now, Sino? Do you have a very close relationship with Tainari? Do you? Yeah, I was thinking that the ears are probably part of the hat, but... Oh no, actually. There are other characters that have, like, ears, but also have human ears. But I think the ones I'm thinking of are, like, Kuching and stuff, where they're actually their hair. The ears are real? He's got 2 sets of ears. Oh, Nate. I know the feeling. So I've had the last couple of days, or it was on Friday or Saturday, I think, this side of my face, just like rash. And I was like, hello, why? It was like it's all bumpy and red and hot. And I was just like, what is going on? But now it's gone down. It's still a little bit rough and dry. But it's gone down a lot. And I was literally just like, I have no idea what it was from. I might have been a little bit ill. I've had a bit of a cough, but I thought that was my own fault. I thought that I'd worn out my voice, but maybe I just caught something. I don't know. Everyone has human ears as well, even if they've got animal ears. Weird. Well, he's definitely wearing a hat. I think his hat goes over his ears. I know, why are bodies fragile? It's not fair. I never used to get ill, and now I'm ill all the time. It might be because I caught COVID. Because it's since then that I've been ill all the time. And the problem is, when I got COVID because I was working in primary schools, and I've been working in primary schools pretty much consistently up until mid-April since then. So I was like, I'm ill all the time because I'm with children. But maybe I'm ill all the time because I caught COVID. It's quite possible.
If we need help, Tainari is the best option. Get ready for the next phase of the plan. Don't keep them waiting.
Dun dun dun! I did it. I did an achievamente. Eremetis ne credete. Is that supposed to be some kind of Latin? Help Sino get Raman and his crew into Sumeru. Yeah, I did. They're very good friends. Ah! Why? No! No! I don't want to fight you! Go away! Yeah, to be fair, like, bodies might be fragile, but they are also capable of amazing things. Diona, Guru, Tainari, and Yai are the only characters with actual animal ears. Fair. Fair. Hello?
Yeah, we're here!
Hi, dear!
It's about time. Didn't you say our part of the plan is the most important of all? And here you come rolling in late.
Crescent City? What's that? Is that a game?
In the time it took you to get here, I already did 5 laps around the place, downed 7 drinks, and even did some clothes shopping.
That sounds about right.
Sorry. We didn't mean to keep you waiting.
I just wanted to fix your attitude and rub it in a little. After all, you took your sweet time getting here, and we've got important stuff to take care of.
Sorry, the situation was a bit tricky.
I just like seeing that serious look on your face. All right, I'll stop. All joking aside, I'm glad you're here. Let's get moving and take care of this as soon as possible.
But where should we start?
Our responsibility is to get a status update on the Fatui Harbinger known as the Doctor. We need to make sure he won't get in our way when we rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Something tells me he will get in our way. Not gonna lie. Great plot so far. That's good. Oh, it's a book. Oh, Sarah Jane. I know that one. Oh, that's why I know her. The fairy porn books. Yes. I see. I have not read in a long time. I am very, very slowly making my way through the Hero of Ages, Faye. I have, but I finished. I managed to finish the Well of Ascension. And I'm on the Hero of Ages. It's been probably like 2 years since I started reading this trilogy. But I read so slowly these days. Yeah, Dia has both ears, but I think like she doesn't have actual animal ears. That's like her hairstyle, right? Yeah. It's her most mature writing so far. Nice. I know, Brandy Sandy is your fave. Yeah.
Dealing with an institution that controls all of Sumeru is already hard enough. If the Doctor were to crash the party, it would be next to impossible for us to achieve our goals.
Yeah, it's the same with like Kuching. Hers is just her hair as well. Nah, they aren't real.
Yeah, we sure don't want him showing up. Ooh, he really gives Paimon the creeps.
Right? Hearing his name just reminds me of those stuffy old geezers in the academia. I'd rather not have to deal with someone like that.
Yeah, see, look. Oh, it's gone. But you can see her hair coming out of it. Some people do have real animal ears in this game. Remember how long Kuching had cat ears? Some people just wear headbands with animal ears. To be fair, some people do that in real life, and power to them, to be honest. Yeah, but the inside part is the color of Dia's highlights. She's just highlighted them. So what should we do? Let's have a look.
According to the plan,
There she
we
is.
should first go to Pardis DI and ask for Forest Watcher Tainari. If all Hatham and Sino's sources are solid, then we can be sure that Tainari still has the Academia's trust.
See, it's her hair. Her hair. It's I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. It's her hair.
So, we'll find Tainari and convince him to get us the latest intel on the Doctor. Then, depending on what we learn, we'll make any necessary adjustments to our plan.
You know, well, people wearing glasses who don't need them. People do that, to be fair. One of my friends does that. And now, like, it's because he suits glasses so much, he started wearing them, like, during lockdown because they're, like, blue light glasses. And he just wears them all the time and he looks so weird without them. Not bad, just because we're so used to seeing him with glasses. When he takes them off, it's like, ugh, you look strange. We are crushing Nate's dreams. Sorry, Nate.
The sages have placed spies everywhere on the other side of the wall. I'll follow you as a bodyguard.
I didn't expect you to become my bodyguard.
You should be honored. I don't offer my services to just anyone you know.
But Paimon thought mercenaries would do anything for Mora.
That's certainly true. But when multiple employers are vying for your services, you should always go with the best offer. Let's see. If I were to charge you a bill, I guess I can apply a discount.
How much more do you want? Paimon's not sure we can afford it.
Oh, Paimon, you're being taken for a fool.
How much do I want? Hey, how about paying me with a smile? What do you say?
Dear, your lesbian is showing. They are hair. It's anime. You can make hair how you like.
I haven't seen you smiling much recently. If you ask me, someone like you must look lovely when they smile.
And yes, don't tell me that this game you can also play as a man. Shh. She does. She just wants to smile.
Come on, give me a smile so that I can be less worried.
Thank you, dear.
Looking good. I hope this pretty smile will become our lucky charm.
To be fair, Faye, you are right. You shouldn't tell women to smile. It sucks. But when it is a hot lesbian, I think it's cute.
There are many kinds of smiles, but only a truly joyous one can bring blessings to others. Let's consider this smile a down payment for our future victory. Let's go. It's time to pay a visit to Party's DI.
I feel like if furries are a concept in Genshin, they're just not called furries because they're just like normal people. It's just like, oh yeah, that's a normal thing to be into. Do you know what I mean? To be fair, if anyone was going to reverse the roles of misogyny, it's going to be Dia. I feel like Dia would be a what's the word? Misanthropist? Is that the word? I'm not sure. Exactly, they're not furries, they just have a type. You're right. Right, I think the last time we were here, everything went kind of horribly wrong. So let's hope that it goes a bit better this time. Misandrist, that could be it. Why am I putting a throp in there? I don't know what I'm thinking of. Yeah, Nate. How did you get to Sumeru? She yelled real loud, of course she does.
Let's go say hi.
Hi, Tonari. Seemingly only sensible person in Sumeru. It's Tainari.
Traveler, Paimon. And you are?
Long time no see.
Hey there.
He was like, "Oh, and you are," and we. That's our cue to say this is Dia, and instead we go, "Hey, long time no see." Stream Raiders. Yeah, it's suddenly daytime. Hey, maybe she can hear better. Maybe hair ears do make you hear better. Ooh, we are spread out. I don't know how this is going to go, but I'm going to make us go fast. This might be interesting. There are quite a lot of enemies, and not very many of us. I'm sure it's fine. Right? 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 It's fine? I'm sure. Oh dear. I think this new gentleman might actually have 4 ears, but we don't know because his hair is covering where his human ears would be. But he definitely has the fox ears. That much is true. Hair ears funnel the sound waves into her actual ears. They're like giant ear trumpets. That's what her hair is. Oh no, we gonna die. We died. We've still got 8 allies. Why has it ended? Oh. Sad. Oh well. We'll have to try again. I hate the random streamer boss. I hate it. Because sometimes it's easy and sometimes it's bloody difficult. It's bloody difficult, it is, that. One day I'll learn how to do a proper Welsh accent. Do you think people in Genshin are prejudiced against people with only 2 ears? And that's why some people wear fake ears. That would be really funny. Hey, Pyro, I can dream. Excuse you. No table flipping in my chat, please. Please put the table back where you found it. This is a safe space. I'll have no violence. What should I... Something that's level 9. A monk, maybe? Or a centurion? Because I want to get things up to level 10. Gonna Gonna put a monk in.
Let me see what you have.
Bonk. No! A knife! No! Take that knife. Give it to a Stream Raider unit. Put that table back where it came from. Also help me. Anyway, if you'd like to join the Stream Raiders team, the link is now in chat. It's also at the top of the screen. Please do. I'd like to win this one. Oh my god, that's a great name. Fillet of fish. You want the fillet of fish? Alrighty, let's go back to the game, shall we? I refreshed all the sound alerts, by the way, so hopefully they work now.
This is our friend Tia. She's an Aramite mercenary.
Thank you, Pyro. We shall have to inspect this new gentleman more closely. We will. And Nate's a modern hall as well. Flipping tables. God.
A mercenary? You must have some big news for me.
Tainari, we want to ask you about something.
It's something really important. Please help us out.
But we're not going to tell you what it is. Nate is out of control. You're right.
All right. Then follow me.
What? Did we ask him? Is this one of those things where it's not going to tell him? Oh, we're going
This
somewhere
place
private.
is better. We won't be disturbed by any passerby.
Okay. Yeah, he might only have the fox ears. Like, we can't see any human ears, but we also can't see the place on his head where the human ears would be. So, dunno.
Okay. What is this important thing you want to ask me?
Have you ever met the Doctor? I hate that they're called the Doctor. It's blasphemy. I want to know where he is. You and the rest of the universe, Lumine.
The Doctor.
Gently brush aside his hair.
He's that strange-looking Fatui Harbinger with the mask. Paimon thinks he has blue hair.
Now that would be an interesting incarnation of the Doctor with blue hair. I'd like to see that. I'd like to see Shooty Gatwa with blue hair. Oh my god, yes. Can we give Shooty Gatwa a blue afro? I want it. Even if it's like a clown wig, I don't care. I want to see it. Shh, shh, Pyro, we don't need your logic here. Shush, shush.
Yes, I know him. Actually, he left Paradis DI just a little while ago.
You'd like to see Dara? Dara who? I don't know who that is. Do you mean Dara O'Brien? That's the only Dara I know. Oh, you do mean Dara O'Brien? Okay. I've never seen him act in anything. Does he act? Maybe he does. It'd be interesting, Doctor, though. I would like to see Olivia Colman as the Doctor. I think she'd be fantastic.
He left already?
Yeah, he came looking for me.
Can you distract him?
Can I ask what it was about? Sorry to ask you like this after having just met, but your answer is very important to us.
He does love space, so he would fit really well. You're right.
For now, all we can share with you is that your friend Sino is working with us.
Your friend.
Sino, you say?
Sino. Your boyfriend.
I see. So that's why he hasn't been at the academia.
No. It's not why, but
Okay.
hey.
I'll answer your questions and will assist you any way I can. You don't have to tell me everything that's happened.
She does, right? She has such Doctor energy. I would love it. I think she's perfect casting. And like, Jodie Whittaker's great, but no, it wouldn't have changed anything if Olivia Colman had been the Doctor because she wouldn't, Olivia Colman's Doctor would be very different to Jodie Whittaker's Doctor, so it would actually be worse. But also, it wouldn't change the fact that the writing was shit.
Sino's name really does work wonders. You're not even a little worried that we might have made it all up?
No, he knows Sino well enough to know this is exactly the sort of thing he would do.
Despite having just met you, I can sense that you're the serious type. Between you, the Traveler, and Sino, none of you strike me as the type that would conspire to deceive me.
Oh, sorry, Pyro. I was going to reply to you, and then I just yawned. Yeah, I think it does have a silver casing.
You don't need to tell
Let's see
me
if we can
anything
look
you don't
closer.
want to. I'll also get straight to the point. The Harbinger you mentioned came to me because he wanted to take the scholar Hypatia away with him.
No, don't let him. We can only have so many nice things at once. This is true.
Hypatia? Why would he want her?
What is he after?
And what do you mean by take away? Is he planning to leave Sumeru?
Yes. He told me his return to Snezhnaya is imminent.
He's getting out of Dodge. Oh? Oh, we're doing a flashback again. Okay.
So you mean you're leaving this place soon?
Indeed. Otherwise, we could have perhaps talked a little more. I was just about to set out when I remembered something important. To that end, I made a final trip to Pardis Di.
Yes. RTD's back. Do you know who else is back? That nobody except me and my brother is excited about. Murray Gold is back. Murray Gold's writing the music again. I saw this, and I haven't heard much. There was a BBC press release that I saw that said he was coming back, and that is it. I haven't heard anything else. And I'm just like, like, I know! It's amazing! And I really hope, like, I looked at it, and I looked at the website that it was on, and it looked like, it was like a BBC, yeah, it was like the place where the BBC released their, like, press releases for TV and media and stuff. And I was like, ah! So I hope, I'm like 99% sure it was legit. There is 1% of me that is not sure, but 99% sure. And I was like, yes! I know, Doctor Who soundtracks will be amazing again. Getting David Tennant back again, who, like, I am excited for David Tennant again. The one thing I'm not excited about is the fact that I know nostalgia will make me think that it's not as good. So I'm trying to ignore that. I also didn't like the fact that reportedly RTD made his regeneration change clothes because he didn't want David Tennant to be in women's clothes because he's a little bit transphobic. And I was like, fuck you then. Yeah, but he's there. And he's there, and he's there for like 3 episodes, isn't he? There's like a few specials. That's what I thought. And most importantly, this is the thing I'm most excited about, is Neil Patrick Harris. Neil Patrick Harris as a camp over OTT villain. That is his niche. That is, if you're gonna cast Neil Patrick Harris, that is the role you cast Neil Patrick Harris in. Just a weird camp villain. That's him. And I'm so excited. So excited. Anyway, the Genshin Doctor, who's very different. And I'm actually quite enjoying this kind of bird rough thing he's got going on because it's reminiscent of a Plague Doctor. And I think that's on purpose. 3 different specials. Yes. Oh, bless. I don't want him to stay forever, but I'm glad that he's here. Andrew! Hello! All the raids today. Welcome in. How are you doing? A techie raid. How is life? How was your stream? I hope it was good. Give you a shout out. There we go. Hello, welcome in everyone if you've come in from the raid. My name is Chloe. I stream Wednesdays, Fridays and Sundays. But I'm going on holiday tomorrow, so week and nothing. But here we are, we're playing Genshin. Trying to get through Sumeru Archon quest before Fontaine comes out. Maybe do, maybe not do. I am slow. I don't know. But hey, yeah, how's it going?
Let me ask. Have you been taking care of a scholar by the name of Hypatia?
What's it to you, mate?
Your sources are accurate. No doubt because you've recruited many informants. But you're right. Hypatia has indeed been receiving treatment from me.
A feel-good orchestral piece. Nice. Ah, that sounds fun. I'm glad you're doing great as well. Great is a good descriptor.
Forgive me for asking, but how's the treatment coming along?
Given the way you're asking, I assume you have something to say.
Yeah, good on you, Tonari. Don't
Since
trust
you
him.
asked, I'll be frank. I would like to take Hypatia to Snezhnaya.
No, thank you. Tonari's immediately like, I don't think this is a good idea.
It's incredibly difficult to transfer a patient. As a scholar yourself, shouldn't you at least be aware of this?
Oh? I can't believe your utter lack of faith in me, to the point of even questioning my general level of knowledge. How unbefitting.
Yeah, that ain't gonna work on Tonari, Doctor.
Well, you're the only one who's ever made such a
Is he?
request.
Is the Doctor wearing a cock ring round his neck? What? What? Why? Genshin! Calm your tits. Please do take a break, Andrew. You need it after stretching. Don't ask. Yeah, you know what? I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Did I say that you needed the break after stretching? Because I meant streaming if I did say that. Ito might wear the same thing, but I've never noticed it before. But it does seem like the sort of thing Ito would wear. Ito would absolutely wear a cock ring because you can get those like... You can get those ones that like teenage emo girls wear without realizing what they are. Ito has the exact same energy. He would wear one because he'd be like, it's a cool fashion statement. And actually, he doesn't realize what it is.
I have my ways of keeping her safe during the journey. In addition, I can also promise that under my care, Hypatia will receive the most advanced and effective treatment. I will personally supervise her treatment and see to her recovery.
No.
Would that be agreeable to you?
No.
Hypatia was born in Sumeru and remains a scholar of the academia. Her situation has not become dire enough to necessitate her transfer to another nation.
Nice one. Are you saying no to me or no to the Doctor?
Transporting her to Snezhnaya is risky, and the potential benefits are unknown. As the person currently responsible for her treatment, I cannot possibly sign off on this transfer.
Absolutely. You did something to Kore, and now we're not going to trust you with anything ever.
Your suggestion is rude and reckless. I'll pass.
Nice one, Tonari.
I don't know much about the Doctor, but after talking with him, I realized that just like many other scholars, he possesses an aura of arrogance that I've come to detest.
You can't pull the wool over Pyro's eyes. Pyro has all the Genshin lore.
It's not so much that he's looking down on others, but more that he's confident in himself and his abilities to a point of near insanity. I would never refer a patient to someone like him.
Good. Do you think he'll just give up on her?
I prepared myself for a protracted battle of wits, and was really surprised to see him just give up on the topic. Still, his reaction really concerned me.
Nate, you are entirely correct. Please don't abduct Hypatia, please. I also know that Amber made a shield in the comics. Yike. Back to the past. Why laugh? No laugh.
I see, I see. Of course, your opinion makes perfect sense.
Yes.
You're still young, but already quite stubborn. I must say, you are not like what I had expected.
What did you expect?
Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't just let you off the hook like this. But unfortunately, I'm in a hurry today, what with Her Most Noble Majesty the Tsaritsa calling for our return.
That's not worrying.
Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave.
It's okay, we're friends with Child. He can be our spy.
It's just as the Academia said. You're a responsible and gifted scholar. Sadly, even with all of that, you're still lacking a bit of shrewdness. And that's also why people like you can never realize that sooner or later, everyone must pay the price for what they've learned.
Fuck off, mate. That's what I've got to say to that. Fuck off, mate. Sometimes you don't need a battle of wits and you just need a fuck off, mate.
Paimon can't help but feel like he's hinting at something unpleasant.
He asked a question, yet didn't care for my answer. Perhaps I'm nothing but a talking rock in his eyes. He never came off as malicious, but an utter lack of compassion permeated throughout our conversation. From his tone, I can sense that he's always looked down on others.
I can't believe he is actually leaving Sumeru. Hi, Nobita. Welcome. I'm doing great. How are you?
I can barely believe it myself. But if that's true, the situation will be in our favor.
I don't think I missed any details. Frankly speaking, I don't want you to do anything too risky. Now that you know a little more, it should be easier for you to stay safe.
Thank you for sharing the information with us, Tainari.
Sorry we can't tell you everything. We appreciate that you helped us anyway. I won't forget your kindness.
It's okay. I have an obligation to do so. To be perfectly honest, all of this may have started because of me.
Tainari? I'm glad you're good. The boys.
Recently, my master wrote several letters to me, asking me to return to the Academia and assist him with his research.
Hasn't he already asked you several times before?
Yes, but there's something off about this most recent batch of letters. The handwriting and the tone are both familiar, but some details have been omitted. My master will occasionally leave a few dots on the back of the letter. 1 dot means that he wrote the letter on a sunny day, and 3 dots stand for a rainy day.
Why?
This has been a habit of his for many years.
Why?
But I didn't find any dots in his recent letters. I believe something may have happened to him.
That's the weirdest habit I've ever heard. What difference does it make?
I get it. Since you are always at Gandharvaville, you would like me, someone already working at the Academia, to investigate this matter, right?
Yes, it is the Archon quest. I'm trying to finish it before Fontaine comes out.
I'd like to ask you to do that for me, if you can keep yourself safe. Please withdraw immediately at the first hint of danger.
Stay safe, my love.
I can do that, but I have a feeling it won't be that simple. The Academia has been working on a big project. I'm not quite sure what it is, but your master might be involved with it.
I understand why people ship them now. I think I ship them too.
If the higher-ups really are hiding something, then it will be difficult to remove myself from the situation once the investigation starts.
Yeah, there is a lot of time. I think I can finish the Archon quest. I think, as Pyro said, it's the interlude one that might trip me up. The software gore Reddit? What is that?
If the situation becomes critical, I'll leave the Academia. If you don't see me there for an extended period, that's your cue.
All right, we've got a plan. I'll stay at Gandharvaville to support you.
If that scenario comes to pass, you must be extra vigilant. And be wary of any messages or direct requests from the Academia.
I think Tainari's always wary of that anyway. Oh, it's just software completely fucking up? Oh, that's really funny. I bet it's so random. Software does the randomest stuff.
I must say, I didn't expect a warning like this from the General Mahamatra.
How about a warning from your boyfriend?
Being loyal to the Academia doesn't mean blindly doing whatever the sages say. I know what I'm doing. On that note, aren't you also being quite distrustful of your alma mater?
The Academia, yes. but my master is a man of integrity.
Watch his master be the Grand
Even
Sage.
when I was a student, I was worried that he'd get in trouble for sticking to his beliefs. I suppose he's lucky to have lasted so long, but in the end, it's still caught up to him.
I see. So you noticed something was up with the academia from the very beginning.
Of course he did. He's smart.
This may well be how Sino became involved in all of this. In which case, I must keep my promise and help you however I can. Also, if you run into Sino again, please help me pass on a message to him. Trust your own senses and experiences. I think this may be something he needs to hear right now.
Aww.
Okay, we'll find a chance to tell him.
Aww.
Thanks.
He's just looking out for him. Because she loves him. Phone battery Yusuf's graph? Oh my god.
Right. Now let's go hunt down this Harbinger.
Just going nuts. That would be really weird if it's like, loads of battery, no battery, loads of battery, no battery.
Oh, by the way, which way did the doctor go when he left Pardis DI?
That way.
That away.
Gotcha. Thanks so much. We'll be on our way.
See you later. Let's go. Yeah, I know. I know Sino is famous for his stupid jokes, and he hasn't made any stupid jokes. Apparently, he's only stupid.
According to Tainari, the doctor is leaving Sumeru soon.
Off work.
I want to check if the doctor was actually telling the truth.
The West End has bigger theatres than Broadway? Huh! West End brings in more theatre goers than Broadway. That I can believe. Because I think we have... I mean, isn't Broadway a little bit bigger in terms of number of theatres and things? And also, we're a much smaller country, so people will travel across the country to see something in the West End, whereas it's unlikely, unless you live relatively close, that you're going to go all the way to New York just to see something. Yeah, you're right. He is in serious mode. I haven't heard any stupid jokes from Sino yet. I'm waiting. I think he's got story quest, right? Maybe he'll do it in his story quest. Yeah, that is surprising. I'm surprised it's got bigger theatres, though. I would have thought the theatres would be bigger in New York. Strange.
He also said that he'll take care of everything before he leaves. What did he mean by that? We need to be extra careful when dealing with a person like him. Just to be safe, let's chase him and see what we find.
Let's track him down and exterminate him.
But we have no idea where he went. How can we start chasing him?
Think there wasn't any or barely some jokes in the Archon quest? Sino.
We'll do it the mercenary way. I'll find leads as we go. All you have to do is just follow me.
I'll do all the work. You stay here.
That Harbinger may have tried to cover his trail, but he still left some traces. Or perhaps he never even thought about concealing his whereabouts. Maybe that's just how arrogant he really is.
Mayhaps.
Yep, we're headed in the right direction.
How do you know?
The traces are still fresh, but there's no sign of his entourage. Clearly they're in a hurry.
She's not even like, I found some footprints. She's just like,
It's just as I thought.
I know exactly where I'm going. Dia has proficiency in survival. No, she has expertise in survival at this rate. Oh god, no. You think I'm that successful? Nah.
We can stop here. I think I know where the doctor
Look at
went.
that pig! Oh, it disappeared. It had a mushroom on its bag.
To the south of here is Port Ormos, which seems to be where they're headed.
That would make sense.
Port
Support.
Ormos? They're going to leave by boat?
That's right. Let's go to the port and have a look for ourselves.
Let's go. This way. Dun 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 dun. Infected pigs. Oh, but it was so cute. No, thank you. I don't wanna. Oh, I don't need to be doing this, do I? I always forget that the teleport waypoints are a thing. I'm just like poodling along, running around Sumeru, like, oh yeah, I can teleport. Oh, please do. Please regale us with these amazing software going nuts.
The damned will sooner die again than lay a hand on me.
Do you know what I think is maybe not a good thing? I am close to the same Trailblaze rank in Star Rail as I am Adventure rank in Genshin. And it's been... Oh no!
Look! Fatui soldiers!
I've done this before where I have dropped and gone to take out my glider and it's triggered a cutscene and the character just dies. I hope Zhao's not dead. What was I saying? Yes. I've been playing Genshin for over a year now. And Star Rail has been out for less than a month. I'm on 47, I think. That's 5 more ranks and I'm the same as I am in Genshin. Saw some a few days ago. Kind of remind you of your school computers? Oh yeah, you're right, you're right. The max rank is higher. That's true.
Thanks to Dia's tracking skills, seems we found the right place.
Shh! Don't draw their attention.
Yeah, don't ruin all our hard work, Paimon.
The port is crawling with Fatui soldiers.
You know, I should. No. I'm better at it because it's turn-based combat, which I'm much better at. But it's still, I still can't be asked to like re-roll loads of artifacts and stuff. So I just go, oh, I've got the whole set. Let's level it up, you know. Sumeru music is being a bop. You're right. I wouldn't want to be a competitive player for anything, to be honest.
Let's keep going and see what we can find.
Now this is a proper farewell ceremony for a Snezhnayan Harbinger.
Oh, they're gonna see me.
The Lord Harbinger is leaving. I've still only seen him once or twice.
I used to hold a position in our homeland, and back then, the doctor spoke in a very different way from the way he speaks now. Maybe the way people talk in Sumeru has rubbed off on him? It's always like that when you spend too long away from home. When he gets back to Snezhnaya, perhaps it will also take him some time to get used to the life there again.
Can I go to Snezhnaya?
Huh? But, sir, that can't be right.
No, I remember it like it was yesterday. Both his expressions and tones are now very different.
He's been replaced.
Also, for some reason, he seems like he's all smiles now.
Oh no.
You must be mistaken. Nobody's supposed to look happy when they're on a business trip.
They can all definitely see me, but apparently they can't, and it's fine. Oh yeah, I'm being so obvious. But none of them can see me, Pyro. I'm gonna go around here.
The doctor is on that boat.
Yes.
So he told the truth after all. He is actually leaving Sumeru.
Oh.
Let's get closer and find a place to hide so we can observe him.
Aha! I don't know how they didn't see me.
This place will do. We can hide here while we keep an eye on the boat.
So that guy seemed to imply that since leaving Snezhnaya, the doctor has acted incredibly different, which would imply that he has been replaced, or maybe the doctor's still in Snezhnaya and this is someone pretending to be the doctor. So the doctor didn't lie about leaving Sumeru. But could it really be that simple? Are we sure he's not planning something?
Uh-oh.
What's the matter?
He saw us.
What? What? We shall resolve that when we finished our Stream Raiders battle. So... No, I suspect it's something a bit darker than that, but hey, I'm gonna give us a good ranged attack boost, I think. Oh dear. I think we might lose this. Not gonna lie. We can still give it a good go. The thing is, most of the enemies are much weaker than our units, so we can kill those little splodges quite easy. It's the boss that's difficult. The boss just mows us down. Kill them! Get that boss! Go, 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 go! There's a lot of slimes on our way. On their way? On their way. It's still alive! Why are you not attacking it? Attack that boss! Kill it! Yes! Oh, come on! They're just little splodges. We can kill the splodges. Come on! The battle of the slimes. Oh, yeah, come on. We're gonna be fine. I hope. Sumeru is at threat, yeah? Yeah, no, but yeah, let me finish the battle in Stream Raiders. It's more important. It's more important. My allies are under threat as well. And we did it! Oh, finally, I hate the random stream boss. Hate it. Sumeru can wait, yeah. One Iculus, enjoy your gold. Delicious, enjoy your gladiator scroll. And fillet of fish, enjoy your flying rogue scroll. Yay! Let's keep going, let's keep going. Magma, challenge level, very hard. An elemental battle rages. Stopping in a Zuma war just to get some snacks. Valid. You know, we've all got to have snacks. Yeah, we just she's stayed in prison this long, so she can stay longer. I am going to place a berserker. I'm going to put it right in the middle. I'm going to put it right there. Right, place those units, everyone. If you'd like to join the Stream Raiders team, go to the link in chat. It's also right at the top of the screen. Go get them. Yeah, my loyalties. I know where they lie. Hello, Fail Waffle. Good to see you. How are you doing? I'm sure I have a unit to upgrade. I do. It's a monk. Dun, 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 dun. More units to level 10. We're nearly there. We're getting there. We're getting there. Okay. Alrighty. Place those units, everyone. So, what were we saying about Sumeru being under threat? Because, oh yes, Stream Raiders. I am doing great. I am currently not kicking the bad guy butt because I was hiding from him and he's just spotted me. So, it's not going so well, but it's fine. I mean, also, look at this hiding. We're not hiding very well, are we?
Huh? Is he waving at us?
Who is it?
It's time to say goodbye.
I don't think it's the real doctor. I think he's still here somewhere.
Wait, is he the only person on the boat?
What's happening?
You mean there's nobody with him?
Please don't blow up the port.
And where are all the soldiers we saw on the port just now?
Trap! We fell into a trap!
They were all here just a few minutes ago, but now they vanished.
So this was a trap.
But there's nobody around us.
Wait, don't tell me that.
Has he got Hypatia?
Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave.
The boat carrying the doctor sails out of the harbour.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
They might be after Hypatia. Let's get back to Party's DI.
Huh? What do you mean?
Hypatia once connected her consciousness to the balladeer.
I'm afraid that she's seen something that she wasn't supposed to see.
Oh.
If I were the Fatui, I would also try to take her away. And if I couldn't...
Oh no! Are you saying they're going to kill her?
Please don't kill Hypatia.
Let's go!
Let's go! Luckily, I can teleport. Bum, bum, bum.
Pardis DI is not a place
Yeah.
where Fatui can just show up and do as you please.
You tell him, Tainari.
I believe we've already made ourselves quite clear. Our superior gave us permission to search for and collect medicinal herbs in Pardius DI for research purposes.
Yeah, and your superior is not in charge here. So,
But you've been in Sumeru for some time already. I find it coincidental that you chose to only come here today.
Even the Grand Sage himself may not have the right to question our research, much less an ordinary scholar like yourself.
Once more. Fuck off, mate!
I've done my duty to inform you. Don't make things difficult for yourself.
Like I say, fuck off, mate. It works in every situation. I put my little cute tank at a random place. Good job. Good job. To be honest, I don't know how to play Stream Raiders either. I just place stuff around, try and figure it out.
It would seem that my words have fallen on deaf ears. You can keep trying to deny it, but coming to Pardis DI now, I'm pretty sure you're not just looking for herbs.
Cool, he's not pulling any punches. He's literally just like, I know what you're up to.
With all due respect, your baseless speculations will only lead to unnecessary trouble.
Don't think so, mate.
Well, you only have your Harbinger to blame. He knows nothing about keeping a low profile.
I don't know if this is generally a thing in this country, but I only call people mate when I'm deriding them. Is that a thing that other people do? I don't call people mate in a positive way. I'm like, all right, mate. You know, that kind of thing. Is that a thing? How do you guys use the word mate? Do you use the word mate?
I may be staying at Pardis DI as a scholar, but that doesn't mean I'm no longer a forest watcher.
Yeah.
It is still my duty to protect the peace and safety of the scholars who have contributed so much to Sumeru.
Oh, you got him angry now, mate.
Then it seems our conversation has hit an impasse.
No one will lay a hand on you, Hypatia. Not on my watch.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
Zoom, zoom.
Really crossed the line. Time to teach him a lesson.
Yeah. Is there only two of them? Easy. Bonk.
I swear by my sword.
Where'd they go? Wait.
Inazuma shines eternal.
We do need some diplomatic immunity to do some murder. This is exactly what we need. Boom. You've mostly heard the word mate in the Discovery Channel. That's quite funny. Yeah, I think it's quite a British thing. I don't think it's not used in other countries, but you know, we use mate a lot. Especially in London, it's used quite a lot in the sort of London dialects, and also for some reason, like people like people who tend to be like lads and older men use the word mate, and like working class is more of a working class thing. Like people I've known, like you know when I say the kind of like middle-aged to old men who you describe as geezers, they use the word mate a lot. Yeah, the word mate in the Discovery Channel is definitely used for something different. Definitely a completely different context. You are correct. Smackety smack smack smack. Are you shooting over my head? He is. Oh no, he's not. Yeah, I was confused there because I was like, Raiden Shogun is definitely one of the taller characters in the game. Oi, rude. Don't do this to me. Oi. Goink. What, Jean? What are you doing? No. Bonk. Here we go. I hate these guys. They take me so long because I don't have a Hydro character in my team. It's very annoying. However, Zhao is my powerhouse, so it's all good. Boink. Die already.
The doctor's orders are absolute.
There we go.
Yeah? You've been someone's
Oh
lapdog
gosh,
for
okay.
so long that you don't know anything else now.
Yeah, Nobita, you're right. That's exactly the kind of context. I'll use mate as I do, but I drop mate regularly as a reference to someone. Yeah, cheers, mate. Yeah, that kind of thing. I don't tend to use that so much. Like, it's a context I'll obviously understand, but I just don't use it. I don't know why. I've only ever used it in the negative way. And it's not meant to be negative. But for me it is. I don't know why. Probably because I'm a middle-aged man. Fair enough. Yes, the mating season is definitely a very different context of the word mate. What? There's just a little mushroom that's decided to join in the fight. And I'm like, bye. Oh no. That's the button. No, where'd he go? Where did that assassin go? Come back. I'm not going to use the electro burst to fight. Oh gosh. Oh no. To fight someone who is resistant to dendro? Electro. Oh, what? Zhao, no! This is not the time to be climbing trees, Zhao. Oh, the mushrooms have properly joined and now. Fuck you! Don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me. Don't hit me, don't hit me. I don't think Zhao will just survive another hit. Well, I should probably wake up the Riding Shogun. Let's try that, shall we? Let's wake her up. Let's wake her up. Select what? Select gadgets page. Why? It's crashed now as well. Mushroom has indeed entered the battle. Schneznayan mushrooms. I just love the name Schneznaya. Schneznaya. It's like a sneeze. Schneznaya. Please, please. Why does it always crash when I open the inventory? Why? There we go. Why am I selecting the gadgets page? Oh, this is new. This must have come in with the update. Quick swap menu. After adding gadgets to the quick swap menu, hold the gadget icon to quick swap gadgets. Oh, I like that. That's cute. Okay. I don't know what's going to be useful, but I will add some things. There we go. Let's go with that. I don't really use the gadgets much, to be honest, but that is cool. Oh, that is not what I opened that to do. I was going to wake up Rider Shogun. Alive yourself, miss. My lord. I'm going to feed her this. Too invested in Star Rail to bother. That's fair. Whoa. Boink. Yeah. I'm not using the shortcut wheel right now. Now is not the time. Mushrooms, stop getting in my way. You're being incredibly annoying. Ah, shit. Go away! Bonk. Mushrooms, stop being annoying. Whoa. Okay. One. I got one of the mushrooms. Let's get another one. Mushroom, die. Die now, mushroom. Oh, why is it over there? I'll just continue getting this guy. Don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me, please. Don't hit me. Whew. That took a while.
We're not getting anywhere. Traveler, Paimon, please go to Hypatia. We need to make sure they don't try to sneak around and attack from behind.
They're adding a chat menu to Star Rail? But there's no co-op in Star Rail. Just chat in general? Yeah, the random messages from people who randomly added me. I know. Yeah. Fun, fun, fun. Enjoy your dinner, Nobita. Thanks for lurking. I hope it is scrummy.
Got it.
Let's go.
Hypatia's still here. Doesn't look like anyone's broken in.
Protect her. She appears unharmed, but why is she so still? Hypatia? Phew, she's just sleeping. It's all good.
Well, how is she?
I guess it's so you can ask on Star Rail for friends to make a certain character their support. I guess that's the only kind of co-op that exists right now. That makes sense, I guess. Everything's fine. She's sound asleep. Too many S's.
Oh, that's good.
Oh no.
So, you think this is over?
Hello. He's here. It's Scaramouche doing the creepy fandango. The balladeer.
What? The balladeer is here?
Hey, I gave you my Bronya. She's there. She's there. She's also, because I haven't gotten around to actually figuring out what set would be good for Bronya, she just basically has a really good musketeer set, and now her crit is insane. For me. Insane for me, I might add.
I've missed that look of abject horror. You've given me that look every time we meet.
We've only met once, mate.
But, where is he?
He's a ghost. A ghost! Paimon can't see him, so is he a spirit? A ghost? Wait. Is it because I made physical contact with Hypatia? Is the balladeer in her consciousness? Bingo.
I can hear all of your thoughts, you know. Don't you remember? I already saw you the first time you came to Party's DI and made contact with Hypatia.
What did you do to Hypatia?
I didn't need to do anything. It is her honor to be able to connect her consciousness with me.
3 times, technically? Including, like, times we've seen him through Hypatia, and that would make sense.
Who are you talking to? It can't be the balladeer, right? That's impossible.
Paimon, stop talking about things you know nothing about.
I know you must be curious. I might as well tell you that I decided to enter Hypatia's consciousness the moment I sensed your touch.
But why?
I wanted to observe you on a fool's errand.
Hey, Traveler! What are you doing?
Paimon, please stay quiet for now. Once in an event, okay. Once in Inazuma, and now we see him here in Sumeru. I did not see him in the event, so that makes sense.
My deification is nearly complete. All that's left now are just some final details. Do you understand? Even if you manage to rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali, it will be impossible for you to defeat a bona fide god like me.
May I refer you to your mother?
Is it wise to force that childlike god into a divine battle against me?
The Academia acted even faster than we thought.
Scholars consider the God of Wisdom to be the sum total of their faith. It's how they can justify reverence for a god as they construct it. But this also shows that humanity's worship of gods is a combination of blasphemy and exaltation. It's truly laughable.
That was definitely a moment for a your mom joke. If you can hear my thoughts, I want to ask you a question.
Yes. What is it?
You're acting more friendly than usual, or am I mistaken?
Yeah, I'm in a good mood, which is why I'm talking to you like this.
It's super effective. Yeah, if Scaramouche has one weakness, it's your mum jokes. But are you really okay with all this? Oh, Lumin, are we trying to get through to him? Interesting tactic.
What do you mean?
The Academia plans to infuse your consciousness with divine and knowledge capsules. This is extremely risky. Even if the Academia's theories are correct and you manage to gain the wisdom of a god, you would probably no longer remain yourself. You will become the new Greater Lord Rukkhadevata for the Academia. Even if it means losing yourself, would you still want to become a god?
Those words almost make you sound like a friend who actually cares.
Yeah, your mum's actually a really nice person now, Scaramouche, and actually, she really likes me, and she's with me right now. Do you want to speak to her?
But you're wrong. I'm different from all of you. I was born to become a god. My entire life up until this point has just been a meaningless routine.
You can just talk to me like normal. You don't have to pose around like that.
Just think about a sheet of paper. By itself, it holds no meaning. The content recorded on it is what gives it value. All I had recorded down before were some painful memories and boring human feelings. Such senseless drivel should have been erased a long time ago.
Okay, emo number 2.
Indeed, to me, the sight of you fools in your futile struggles is far more amusing. Tell me, just what has this world done for you to protect it with such zest and conviction?
I mean, yeah, Parry, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I fully would do that. You wouldn't understand.
I'm connected to your consciousness, so I can hear what you're thinking and sense the depth of your determination. This is a good conversation we're having. So here's a word of advice. Let go of your misguided guardian complex. You know nothing about the truth. It'll be for your own good, as well as everyone else's. Humans are a species that can only find bliss in ignorance.
If that's truly what you believe, why did you keep your connection with Hypatia? Surely with the power you've come to possess, you can cut her off with just a thought.
Ah, you've seen my affection for her. If you were in my position, I think you'd feel the same way. She peered into my consciousness and saw my past. Someone like that is qualified to become my first follower.
I don't know if that's necessarily affection, mate.
All gods need followers. So Hypatia has been chosen. Her appearance heralds my imminent arrival at the throne of divinity, while her worship shall become my glory.
Yeah. Yeah, Scaramouche, tone it down. Come out of your room. Go to therapy. Is that so?
You're doubting me again? No matter. Soon, you'll know what kind of authority you're challenging.
If you truly cherish your follower, you should protect her from harm. Yeah, he does that. Definitely needs to touch some grass. Like, we thought Zhao was an emo boy, but like, this is another level.
Who wants to hurt my devout follower?
You. It seems that the doctor does not wish for her to stay in Sumeru and continue receiving treatment here. Isn't that a little suspicious?
The doctor wants to hurt my first follower?
Doesn't that make you mad?
How very amusing. Has anyone ever told you that you're not good at sowing discord?
Yes. My entire life. I'm not good at it.
The doctor has never known his place. Even now, the puny human thinks himself capable of interfering in the business of the new god. You're still too naive if you think a few words will be enough to convince me to destroy the doctor. But I'm willing to give you a gift, just like my expression of affection towards Hypatia.
Well, yes, this is true. It does depend on what kind of follower.
It is an honor for you to be able to stand here and speak with me. As my listener, you will be rewarded.
You know, I think this says more about A than anything else. I think she's just made of solid angst. That look on your face. What are you planning?
Both good things and bad things can be called gifts. After all, gods have never needed to be reasonable.
Well then, once again, fuck you, mate!
Paimon hears thunder!
Thunder? Could it be the balladeer?
That person Paimon couldn't see was the balladeer? Oh, he sure chatted with you for a while.
He became milder, but somehow even more deranged. He is gone crazy.
Where is the storm headed?
It can't be. Is the balladeer using the Gnosis to change the weather?
That means anyone outside is in danger. Let's go. Tainari and Dia still must be fighting.
Okay, now I will use the shortcut wheel. Hold to open the... Oh, okay. Oh, this is... Oh, okay. I see. Okay. That is quite complicated. No. Oh, no. 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 You've got to hold it. Look at that. Just right. Look at this. Look how many buttons. Look how many buttons I have currently on the screen that don't have anything mapped to them. Look at how many buttons could have been the quick swap menu. But instead, hold this. Oh dear. She definitely puts something of herself into her art. That much is true. Balladeer, please stop changing the weather. Oh, it rain. Oh no, it rain. Tonari, why are you Electro?
Oh, have the Fatui retreated?
Why is he all on electrified? Tonari and Dia are over there.
Hey, what happened to you?
He's hurt. I'm fine. Ow.
You don't look fine, Tonari.
Don't move. I've seen Eremites get struck by lightning before. You need to rest.
Struck by lightning?
We were fighting, and just as things started looking grim, the weather suddenly became extremely strange. Lightning started attacking everyone, almost as if it were alive.
It is a bit.
Luckily, there were only two of us, and both of us were nimble enough to dodge most of the strikes. There were a lot of Fatui, though, and they were being torn to shreds by the bolts of lightning.
With that, all the Fatui soldiers were forced to retreat.
Your wound. I'm really sorry.
It's all right. My wound aside, you look like you've seen something unpleasant. Is Hypatia all right?
Yeah, she's okay for now, but I want to tell you something. A little bit of an issue. Oh no, Tainari.
Hey, didn't I tell you not to move?
Yeah, Tainari.
Just in case. Let's go to Hypatia's place and talk about things there.
You need to lie down, mate. He needs to lie down. Bum, bum, bum. This is the right place, isn't it? Yes. Yes. No. Yes, no, yes, yes. Uni! Hello, Uni! Welcome in. Bweeb to you too. How are you doing today? How is life? Welcome. We're playing Genshin and trying to do a Sumeru Archon quest. That's where we're at. Tanari just got struck by lightning. Poor boy.
Thank goodness, she's fine.
Hey, how about taking care of yourself first?
I missed you too. It's so good to see you. How are you doing?
I understand my condition. The wound is not fatal. I'll be all right.
Yeah, it will be fatal if you keep moving around though, mate.
Ugh. The more you understand medicine, the worse of a patient you become.
You know what? Paimon's right.
I know. They always think they can push through the pain.
Sit down, Tainari.
Oh, he sat down.
Ah, it worked!
Let me rest for a bit. Sorry, traveler. Now you may start.
We're not arguing with you that Tainari has real ears, Nate. Tainari's ears are real. It's Dia's that aren't. You recount everything from meeting the doctor at Port almost to your encounter with the balladeer while checking up on Hypatia.
So that's what you were talking to the balladeer about? Oh, Paimon can't believe what he's thinking.
Settling into your new home after 4 months. Oh, I bet that feels so good. Now you're starting to feel settled in it. Always lovely.
The Academia's God creation plan. How ridiculous.
That sounds, ambitious, I guess? Anyway, this is all way beyond me.
Dia's just like, I am here to punch and protect. Do not ask me to think. I know, Nate can't tell the difference between fake ears and real ears. You know, you might need to study up on that, Nate.
As long as I can enjoy every day with a drink in my hand, tasty food in my stomach, and a good night's rest, that's enough. I'll only work when I have to. I must be the least ambitious person who's ever set foot in Party's DI.
Nah, I understand, Dia.
Don't say that. I haven't even thanked you for your help back there.
Don't mention it. Well, if nothing else, all this proves that the doctor really did have some urgent matter to attend to and left Sumeru in a hurry.
Yeah, and I also have a theory. He's getting out of Dodge. I think the balladeer is the reason why the doctor is targeting Hypatia.
Maybe the Fatui want to cover up some secret of the balladeer. Is that why they tried to seize Hypatia?
You know, Tainari might sound drunk because he's like in a lot of pain and he's starting to go a bit what's the word? I've lost the word. Nope, I don't know what the word is. I guess he's lightheaded and feral, but that is neither of those are the words. But if you put those two words together, what do we get? Hysterical? Is that what I was looking for? Maybe. The real question is, how's the stage? Oh, bless you. Yeah, doing all right. I've got work booked in for June. I've got some stuff booked in for Christmas. So be having a couple. Delirious, that's the word. Yes. Delirious was the word I was looking for. Well done, Ether Fiend. That's the one. Right. Stream Raiders. Let's go. Ooh. We might not win this. I'm gonna curse. Is this the biggest group of people I can curse? Let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Bum, 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 ba, bum. Kill them, my pretties. Kill them. It's going to be interesting, to say the least. There are about over 3 times as many enemies as we have allies. It's fine. Totally fine. You know what, though? We could be doing worse. We could definitely be doing worse. No hope. No hope. Oh, wow. You know what? We tried. We tried. One little paladin! Still going! He's still going! Oh, dear. Hey, we did pretty well, even if we did lose. I don't think I'm going to do another one for today, just because otherwise it will end, like, right as we're ending, which I don't want to do. So we'll end that there for today. Oh, bless you. Hey, me too. You know, me too. That is how I feel about most people. I always go, I remember to reach out to this person, and then I immediately forget, because I am incapable of remembering anything. But hey. But hey. Right, what was going on here? Ah, the Fatui want to cover up some secret of the balladeer, perhaps. Perhaps.
You said the balladeer claimed that Hypatia has seen his past. So, what could be there?
For now, I'm still not really sure.
Have you noticed? The balladeer is not happy with the doctor's actions. He thinks the doctor has no right to consider himself as his equal.
So, if the doctor was to show up again, would the balladeer zap him with lightning?
Probably.
Based on what the Traveler has said, I think he would. Having the doctor gone benefits him as well as us. In other words, we've successfully completed this stage of the plan.
Yeah.
The doctor is out of the picture now.
Yay! That's a big accomplishment!
I'm also happy for you.
Thank you for the help, Tainari. Make sure you rest up for now.
Yes, please do get some rest.
Yeah, all right.
Okay, that wraps things up for us here at Party's DI. Traveler, it's about time we rendezvous with the others at the Grand Bazaar.
Let's go!
Let's continue to keep a low profile. You can head there once you're ready.
Is it time for Alhathan's part of the plan? Because of course his is the final part, because he's the mastermind. Hi, Tainari.
You can just focus on your plan. Leave Hypatia to me.
You're injured.
My wound is not going to get in the way. Okay. Guess I'll sit still for a little while longer.
Yeah, you better. You better. Wait until the agreed time. Okay. I will do that. 7 o'clock. Night time. It's time for the night time. Grand Bazaar. Nilu. Ah, fuck. Fuck. Okay, what was it called? The warm rhythm of the streets. The warm rhythm of the streets. I bet it's Nilu's story quest, isn't it? Nighttime! Nighttime! Nighttime. Oh, they're very similar. Very similar. Ever so slight change. Nighttime. 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 Oh, it's just a tiny, tiny, tiny vowel change. Ah. Oh. I can go to the Grand Bazaar? Oh. This one is also Grand Bazaar. I think this is Nilu's story quest that we're gonna have to at the very least start, maybe even finish, before we continue. I didn't spaghettify myself. It's fine. It's totally fine. It's totally fine. Hello, Nilu. Nice music.
Ew, it's nice to see you again.
Hi.
Oh, hey there, Traveler in Paimon.
Hi.
Are you here for some shopping too? That's right. Although there were a few hiccups here and there, the Sub-Zerus Festival turned out to be a grand success.
Good.
And so, the theater wants to host a celebration event. Do you two want to come? It'll be a really fun time.
A celebration event? Sounds like fun.
It's something like a tradition of ours. Whenever we wrap an important performance, we'll get together and unwind. Rehearsals are exhausting. If you keep your nose to the grindstone, you're going to wipe yourself out sooner or later.
I wish the theatre industry listened to Nilu. The Sub-Zerus Festival was definitely a repeat success. Oops.
Mr. Zubair, our manager, always says that celebrations aren't just for fun, but that they should also be occasions for reflection and review.
He sounds like a producer.
But no one remembers that once the celebration starts.
Hey.
It's not like he can't also have some fun himself.
Repeat failure with a success at the end? Well, there is that, yes.
We've been to a lot of festivals during our adventures.
Have we?
Will your celebration also have lots of yummy food and drinks?
I remember going to one with Iyaka in Inazuma. Have we been to any other festivals?
Of course. We always do lots of eating, toasting, and gift exchanging. We try really hard to show our appreciation for everyone.
Yeah, but I didn't do the lantern, right? Because I don't do any events because I've got too many quests open.
need to bring a present.
Don't tell me you were planning to freelance. Into a gift box you go, Paimon.
Hey! Paimon's gonna put you in a box first!
It's fine. No need to stress, Paimon.
Ah, yes, we did do the lantern right, lore-wise.
You can come, present or not. The gift exchange is just to make the celebration more entertaining. You two being there would be the best gift of all. It'll also be a good time to introduce you to the rest of the theater.
Speaking of, since they last met her in her dream, many more things have happened. Hu Tao is definitely going to put us all in boxes.
Is something up?
A pity Dunyazad can't also be here.
Yeah, but for now, it's more important for her to rest and recover.
Look after your girlfriend, Nilu.
I tried to visit her, but I got turned away at the door.
Fuck the homophobes!
The people there wouldn't listen to a single word I said.
Fuck them!
All I could do was to leave a letter encouraging her to get some rest and keep her spirits up. She'll be better soon. And then we can celebrate together at the theater.
Yeah!
It's all thanks to you and Nilu that we managed to save Dunyarzad.
I just didn't want her to have any regrets.
You're way too modest. Just now, I actually felt really self-conscious when Paimon talked about us in the same breath.
Pyro feels very strongly about this, and to be fair, so does Nate. Someone needs to feel strongly on the opposite.
Compared to you, I really didn't do much at all. Anyway, all that aside, are you thinking about coming to our event?
Paimon thinks it'll be a great time. What do you think, Traveler?
Sure, we have some time right now anyway. We definitely don't. Yeah, sounds like fun.
Alright, then let's head to the theater. Wait, I completely forgot about this pile of stuff.
Whoa, did you buy all of this, Nilu?
Just one box. The rest were given to me. I really don't know how it came to this much.
Nate, I had to tell you. They're not real. She's not a tiefling. But, of course, you wouldn't know this because you're still in Liyue, so you haven't got to the bit where she talks about it being a crown. So it's completely understandable.
That's way too many freebies. Many vendors give out samples for free, but Paimon's never seen this much.
Maybe that's because you don't work hard enough, Paimon.
All I know is that whenever I start chatting with people, my hands would get more and more full until I can't hold everything anymore. This seems to happen every time.
Everyone loves her. She's got fans.
I was planning on making a few trips to bring everything back before continuing on with my shopping, but I don't think I'll have the time.
So this isn't even all of it?
Let me help you.
Are you sure?
Of course! Carrying stuff is a piece of cake for her, right, Traveler?
I'm strong.
I'm so sorry to trouble you like this. I meant to invite you to our celebration, but now you're helping me instead. Well, let's hurry up and grab the last few things, so we can get back to the theater.
We have started the story quest. Is she now free? No. We gotta continue. Just be eating cashews for nuts? Now, cashews are great, but I think you should have them with something else for lunch, perhaps. Yeah, we'll get you to AR30, don't you worry.
Oh, well if it isn't Nilu.
Greetings, Mr. Jute. Do you still have any food that's ready to go?
Of course I do. I've heard that Zubair Theater is hosting a celebration event, so I reserved some food for you in advance. Although, it looks like you're gonna need 2 more portions.
Yes, I would like some food.
Please allow me to introduce them. This is the Traveler, a very experienced adventurer.
It me.
And this is Paimon, her super reliable guide and helper.
You missed out emergency food.
No. Paimon is... hold on. She got it completely right. Look, Traveler, she introduced Paimon correctly!
She just introduced you as you are, Paimon.
Don't underestimate Nilu. She always remembers every last little detail about everyone, even if it sounds completely trivial.
It does indeed go to 30. In fact, it goes to 60. Yeah, super reliable was maybe not the best descriptor, but hey, the rest of it was fine.
She's also very brave. Just a little while ago, she saved my precious spices from the jaws of a sumpter beast.
Don't think anything of it. I just help out when I can because everyone else takes such good care of me.
Of course. Of course. She's brave.
Anyway, sorry to get off topic. We're in a bit of a hurry. Mr. Jute, did you say you didn't reserve enough food?
I was joking. Anyone who runs a business knows to keep some extra stock. After all, orders get changed all the time. Oh, that reminds me. It seems that these friends of yours aren't from here. Have they ever tried any delicious tachin?
What's that?
Ooh, what a fantastic idea! Mr. Jute, did you bake a batch recently? Tachin is a mixture of rice and meat that's baked into a cake-like shape. Mr. Jute adds special spices into his.
If I ate meat, that would sound very nice.
Its aroma is just so wonderfully delicious. If you ever see kids crowding all around Mr. Jute's place, you know he's baking up a storm.
Yeah, I did a pirouette and the beast just cut in half for some reason. Absolutely.
But is it really just for the kids? Don't you often follow them in too?
I just can't help myself.
Aww.
We're 2 peas in a pod. Who doesn't enjoy some good food?
You know what? I'm with Paimon on that one.
Wait here. I'll bring some over.
Delicious. Everyone enjoys piping hot tashin together. Oh, she's so happy.
Whoa, what a dish! It's sweet and sour and full of deliciousness! Paimon can't eat it fast enough!
Typical Paimon.
No matter how many times I eat it, it's still so delicious.
I wouldn't have offered it as a treat if I wasn't confident in the taste.
Oh, yeah, Nate. If none of you saw the Instagram reel that Nate shared in the Discord of Paimon dancing, it was cursed, and I hated it. No thoughts behind Nilu's eyes? Hey, there's one thought, and it's yum. This food is delicious.
I baked a lot just now, and it's all packaged and ready for you to take back to the theater.
You made so much. Is it really okay to take them all?
It was nothing. Making 1 serving or 100 servings is all the same to me.
Mate.
If anything, I should be thanking you for helping me clear my inventory.
There is a very... 1 serving and 100 servings is very different. There's so much chopping involved. We should pay you at least.
Don't worry about it. What kind of person would I be if I made you pay for a treat?
I'm confused as to your business model, sir. The same thought she has where Tia or Dunyazad are around. Well, yes.
Make sure you got everything. Feel free to come back anytime.
I'm starting to understand how you got so many things.
Yeah. Everyone has their own way with words. And it's really hard to say no.
Oh, Nilu.
Let's go to the next store.
Something tells me that we're going to have to finish this before we can do this one, aren't we? Yeah, I think we might. Ah, wrong button. Fuck.
Nilu, good timing. I have the textiles you ordered.
Lovely.
If you took any longer, the sumpter beasts might have gobbled them up.
But they didn't, so.
You and your jokes. Sumpter beasts won't eat those kinds of things, Mr. Offsheet.
June said that some sumpter beasts ate as spices. Were they yours?
Paimon's staring the shit.
Oh, yeah, really sorry about that. Nilu, if it weren't for you, I would have lost half of my profits that month.
Trying to pull anything out of a Sumpter Beast's mouth is like playing a game of tug-of-war.
Wait, did she just kill the Sumpter Beasts?
So they really do eat anything, huh?
So he would have still lost his profits because he's got to replace his Sumpter Beasts. At least they work after eating.
What's that supposed to mean?
No, Paimon does not want peace at all.
Come now. You know, Sumpter Beasts sometimes eat not because they're hungry, but because they like gnawing on things.
Like dogs?
The textiles you ordered are highly durable and woven from the finest thread. So even if a Sumpter Beast got snacky, it'd still have to chomp on it for a full day.
You've tested this before?
Yeah.
But of course! How else could I be so trustworthy? Well, that one time was an accident. I wouldn't dare experiment with such a precious product.
True. It does sound like some good fabric.
Now, that would be a good invention.
Ho ho! Have I piqued your interest? If you want to buy some, now's a good time. Buy 2 bolts and get 20% off.
Good deal.
Ooh, that's a pretty good discount. What do you think, Traveler?
I mean, we've always worn the same clothes.
No,
So
thanks,
why
Mr.
would we need it?
Offsheen. You can't use that kind of tactic on her. Look, you've already sucked her in.
Tactic? So you mean everything he just said to Paimon was a lie?
Sumpter Beast glue. Well, yes.
I wouldn't go that far. It's just that Mr. Offsheen is really good at spinning stories. A word from him, and you'll find yourself buying things you don't actually need. Mr. Zubair gave me a huge lecture the last time I bought too many things.
Vendors shouldn't use manipulative tactics.
Come on, don't look at me like that. All she got was a talking to from Zubair, while I was nearly fed head first to the Sumpter Beast.
Mate, calm down.
My philosophy is that stories give value to merchandise. That's why my business started with such a boom. Our Nilu here is an extraordinarily good listener. Back then, she believed anything I said. After a while, I began to feel guilty selling things to her because of how happy she looked. Though she enjoyed the stories and I the Mora, I knew she didn't need to buy that much.
Is this a... back when I met Nilu, where we made friends because I was very much manipulating her and taking all of her money. Like, what?
Anyway, since then, I've come to realize 2 things. 1, that stories should just be a means instead of an end. And 2, that there's more to business than just selling goods.
I don't think either of those sentences made much sense.
It's okay. We're all friends now. There's no need to dig up the past.
That reminds me. Some of the goods from my latest shipment aren't in the best condition. They're fine for general use, but my customers have high standards, and I don't have the time or resources to find new buyers right now. Nilu, why don't you take them?
Yeah.
Huh? No, I can't do that.
Just think of it as a favor for me, all right? The theater can use them for props and whatnot.
Weren't we supposed to be taking things home, not going to more stalls?
It costs me Mora to store or ship, so I'm just losing money every day continuing to hold on to them.
You can only chew glue once. Well, you're not wrong.
Even so, let me buy them at market value.
Nah, these goods are hard movers. Besides, if I let you pay, wouldn't it mean that I'm just using stories to sell my goods again?
Yikes.
Just take them. If you really feel that bad about it, give me some theater tickets later. Oh, yeah, you should also take some while you're at it. Adventurers are always in need of materials, right?
Wow, even we get a share of this?
Hurry and take it. Just looking at it all is giving me a headache. Thanks for the huge favor.
Everyone just gives Nilu stuff because she's too nice.
There's still one more store. Are you alright holding on to that much stuff?
Hello?
Paimon? Why don't you lend a hand? She must be tired.
Ha ha ha.
If Paimon were
Paimon?
to refuse,
Fuck
would you
off.
then think less of Paimon than even a Sumpter Beast?
Yes.
About time, Nilu. Farhad here was snooping around your props.
Yeah, Pyro, this guy knows what's going on.
Please, I was only looking at them to get a better idea of what your new show may be about.
Rude.
Wouldn't spoiling yourself just ruin all the fun?
Yeah, please wait for our official performance.
Uh-huh.
These two look familiar. I think I've seen them before.
Quite possibly. I'm wanted.
Weren't they at the Sub-Zerus Festival?
I am a wanted criminal.
Yeah, and they're coming to today's celebration too.
Oh, the more folks, the merrier. I was actually just talking to Farhad about also stopping by tonight.
Oh, yes, please do. I'm sure Miss Raykar and Miss Nadja would also love to have a chat with the two of you.
Nate, how dare you?
We even prepared a small
dare.
gift. Let me show it to you. Ta-da! It's a flower wreath. I really think we should wear some of these to give the event a more celebratory feel.
Aw.
Wow, it's beautiful. Did you make it?
Farhad did most of the work. What a surprise, huh?
Oh!
He actually knows a lot about crafts.
Look at them! Oh.
That is pretty surprising.
Hey, why can't I have a little side hobby? I worked really hard on that.
You know what, Farhad? You're great.
I know. I watched you make it. I wasn't making fun of you.
I think they look great.
All right. Why don't you also try some on? We've got some wreaths in your size.
Cute. Oh, yeah.
It fits.
Look at us. Yeah, Nate's got it right. They do look fabulous.
They're so pretty. Is there one that Paimon can wear?
Unfortunately, we already gave out all the child-sized ones. I wasn't expecting the theater to invite such a fascinating guest.
Fascinating. Huh. That sounds kind of weird, but Paimon will let it slide.
Oh, you all sure got a lot of stuff there. Let me help you carry some.
Please.
I'm a porter by trade, so this is what I'm best at.
That'd be great. Please and thank you.
Weren't you going to help out?
But we have a pro now.
Does look a little bit like rockets. Does a bit, doesn't it?
Thanks for the help, Mr. Farhad. But let me make one thing clear first. Don't try to ask about what's in the new show. Otherwise, I may not be able to hold back Mr. Zubair this time.
Hey, we don't have to worry about things like that. It's a game.
You're so obvious that even Nilu saw right through you.
Shut it. Fine. It's not like I want to get on his bad side either.
It might be they're small enough to just sit on your head.
Including Hushang's things, though. We'll each need to carry a box if we want to move everything in one trip. Even my strength has its limits.
Paimon.
Paimon looks like she doesn't want to, so I'll carry a little extra. Although I may not appear super strong at first glance, I actually do a lot of strength training on the regular.
Nilu, you should let Paimon carry the thing.
Strength and balance are both really important for a dancer.
No, let Paimon. Paimon will help carry things. The Traveler's right. Paimon shouldn't freeload.
Yes, Paimon's learning. Look, growth.
Paimon can't fly anymore.
Yes, you can, Paimon.
Are you okay, Paimon?
Paimon's good to keep going. But Paimon now understands when people say there's no such thing as a free lunch.
Paimon using her legs. Oh dear. Well, it is 10 to 5, which means it is time for me to finish up. It's like the scene from Wall-E. Oh, Paimon. Oh, Paimon, Paimon, Paimon. We love you. Never change, but also please change because you're also really annoying. Paimon Paimon skips leg day every single day because she's just floating. Not fair. Not fair. Anyway, Oh, thank you so much for joining me today, everyone. We made quite a lot of progress. We did. We made quite a lot of progress. I hope you've all had a fantastic time, and I hope that you understood Genshin, because it was a bit confusing today. But special thank yous today go to both Nate and to Faye for resubscribing. Thank you so much. I love you both very much. Mwah. And also to Betty and to Andrew Techie for the raids. Thank you so much for choosing me to share your community with. It means a lot. If you don't already know, my name is Chloe and I stream Wednesdays, Fridays and Sundays at 2 PM UK time. I'm going on holiday tomorrow though, so nothing until next Friday. The ears were especially confusing. Well, yes, they did confuse you. They confused you. But yes, there are many ways you can support the stream, and you are already doing the most important thing, which is watch it. I can't believe you watch it. Thank you. However, if you are able to and you would like to support monetarily, anything you can give is much appreciated, and you can donate to my tip jar. It's in there in the chat. That is the best way to support me because I get most of that money. PayPal only takes a teeny amount, whereas if you subscribe or cheer with bits, Amazon takes half of it. Yeah, it sucks, but all of those stuff goes right back into improving the stream. And when I get a free second, which is never, I think I've got enough in the pot now. Hopefully, might not have quite enough, but nearly got enough to replace this webcam, and hopefully that will stop the stream crashing every now and then, because it's been behaving recently. It has been behaving recently, although it still does that thing where if I touch it, it goes no. So, and sometimes it crashes the computer. So I would like a new one. Yeah, spare change for Jeff. This is the thing. You can subscribe with your Prime sub, and then you're not paying any extra at all. And Jeff Bezos has to give me some money. So that's a good way of doing it, getting around it. But anyway, if you're not able to or you don't want to, that is absolutely fine, because there are loads of free ways you can support the stream. You can join the Discord, and that is where Pyro has promised to put the cursed software, what was it, software gore Reddit things going in the Discord, so make sure you're in there. It's also where subscribers get to pick the game for Chaos Fridays. So the next Chaos Friday won't be until next Friday, but we didn't do the last one, so the vote is still in there. So if you haven't voted yet, vote on the most recent one, and it will be next Friday. You can also follow me all over social media at Chloe_with_the_flow. I am everywhere is that except Instagram, where there's an extra underscore at the end. That's the only one that's different, I think. And that link, the link tree there, has links to everything you could possibly want on the internet involving me, including you can find my music. I do soundtrack music and like podcast soundtracks. You can find that on, what is it? I don't think all the links are in there actually. It's Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon, YouTube Music, and Deezer. That's where they all are. You can find that on there, and you can also find links to the other stuff that I do on the internet that you can listen to /watch when I'm not live, including a Deck of Many Aces, an actual play D&D 5e podcast made with actual asexuals and aromantics. We release episodes every other Friday. One is coming out this Friday. I edited it this morning. And it's a lot of fun. I play a bard who's also now a rogue. And I thought that would be a really great multiclass, but it's actually turned out to be not so great. But that's fine, because I did it for the narrative. But anyway, you can find that wherever you find your podcasts, and you can also find me on A Rendezvous with Destiny, another actual play podcast. Not D&D this time though, we play Bite Marks, where we all play werewolves. You can hear more of my Scottish accent, except I'm not very good at it, because I have to keep switching between the Scottish and the English, and that makes it quite hard. But as you can see, it gets slightly better the more I do it, and if I stay in it, then I can continue doing it. But if I have to switch back to the English, it will immediately die. So that's what you get to hear on that podcast. And last but not least, you can find me in a bunch of stuff on the Dragon Network by T4C Studios. That's stuff you can watch instead of listen to. I mean, you can also listen to it as a podcast. You can listen to Theatre Macabre as a podcast. None of the rest of it, I don't think. But I'm in a bunch of different actual play things. And coming out I was told this month, but it is very near to the end of the month. I think the plan was it was to come out around about Comic-Con time, which is literally this weekend. So it should be coming out very soon, but we'll have Bowies and Spelljammer which is another D&D game where we play different versions of David Bowie, but in space. And I'm the Goblin King, and it's great. I'm fabulous. I did makeup for it. Please watch it, because I think it's going to be amazing. I'm very excited for it. But yes, when I'll post and everything when I know exactly when it's coming out, but I believe it was going to come out this weekend. But it might be delayed. I really don't know. Nobody tells me things. I don't know. Considering requesting Valley Girl. Oh my god! I don't even know if this is the right one, but I would totally do it like this. Yeah, Valley Girl's one of those ones where I'm like, in my head, I'm like, this is what I think it is, but I've never actually looked at what it actually is, so I don't actually know. But hey, do it. Do it. I dare you. Anywho, that's it from me. The next stream will not be until Friday the 2nd of June, I'm afraid. This is the last May stream because I'm going on holiday. Considering thank you, Ether Fiend. I hope you guys have a great week as well. It will be Chaos Friday. That's right, isn't it? I put it in the Discord, but I'm pretty sure it'll be Chaos Friday the next time we meet. So if you are a subscriber, make sure you get in that Discord and vote on the game. Meanwhile, we'll need to look at someone to... Oh! Budget Aquaman's live. We haven't raided him in a really long time. Let's go say hi. Let's go say hi. Put this raid call in the chat. Go. Copy and paste it. I'm going to get it up on my phone. So, Budget Aquaman is a really cool streamer. You can guess the reason he's called Budget Aquaman is because he looks a little bit like Jason Momoa. And yeah, and you should go check him out. Well, you will go check him out. I'm forcing you to. So once I've sat through this advert, well, I do hope that you guys all have a fabulous week away from me. I'm sorry I haven't streamed very much, but we'll be back on Friday. Fingers crossed we'll be doing some more streams and getting to Tears of the Kingdom again the week after, which will be exciting. So yeah. Have a great rest of your evening, everybody. I will see you next week. Bye.